What's good? What's good, my peoples? What's good? So I thought this was an interesting topic for us to talk about tonight. Break down and listen to. And let's give our thoughts. I tried to get my phone back up and running so that way we could do the call-in show and y'all could call in and give your thoughts. But I'm going to drop the link in the chat so you could come in and give your thoughts and let me know what y'all think. So smash the like button as you come in. Mike Big Boxing, my brother, what's good? Go subscribe to my brother Mike Big Boxing. Gertz, what's good? Jay Gadget, what's good? Tiana Scott, the queen in the building. Peace bless, queen. Skills from Northern, my brother, where you been at? Boxing News DC, Jeff Smith, African Pride, Pope Porter, what's up? Johnson Boys Entertainment, Ronald Ellis, Pat Cannon, what's good? Yai Cat, Quab, what's good? Y'all must have forgot, my brother. Blake Johnson, what's up? God Graders. What's good, great brother? Next level coach, Miss Joette. Peace bless, queen. How you feeling tonight? Jeremy Hurd, what's up? Big George A. Fitty, my brother. Samuel Davis. Emmett Belugan, what's good? Cassandra, peace bless, queen. How you feeling tonight? R. Stokes, YG Knight, Detroit Finest, D. Ware, number 3. What's good? Mikkel Broom, what's good? 6 Jacobs, Kate Miggs, what's good? YG Knight, JV, Elijah, Devin Bell, Ron, what's up? Yeah. Devin Bell, 1,000%, great brother. 1,000%. 1,000%, man. Mr. Star Fox 44, Curtis Price, what's good? Yee Huncho, what's up? 8, what's good? Chris Buchanan, what's good? Zay O Deuce 5, Brandon Taylor, what's good? I agree with you, bro. The people around Brona, they don't genuinely love him, man. Rallo Green, what's good? Copperfield, Brandon Taylor, what's good? Outside of Coach Cunningham, ain't a lot of people that love him, man. Wild Animal, what's up? They don't love him, man. They love what they can get from him. On the Mission TV, what's up, brother? And it's sad, man. It's sad, man. I rock with ABC. That's the problem. See, let me tell y'all something. Telling people the truth and keeping it 100, right, is not valued anymore. Because Marcus Taylor, what's up? Let me tell you why. Because people don't like you to tell them the truth. You see when we come here, if I tell people the truth here, they get upset. You see, DeMarcus Martin, what's good, great brother? Finally, we get Craford and Spence. Yeah, we're gonna break down. They had a separate. We're gonna go over this, right? They had a separate interview where they privately rated each other's skills from 1 to 10. Defense, offense, power, ring IQ, quickness, resume, and we're gonna go through it. A of a mind, Marky Dan 1, 2, 3, Rebel, what's good? 33 Machiavelli the Don, my brother, what's good? And we're gonna go through it. Yeah, people can't handle the truth. They don't like it. Isaiah Young, what's good? But in the long run, people will appreciate the truth, bro. They will always come back to you. Trust me. They may not rock with you for a minute. They may be like, yo, you know what? I ain't rocking with you. We ain't cool, so on and so forth. AKA Big Texas, my brother, what's good? They may do that. But that's a chance you got to take and tell them the truth. They always going to come back to you, bro. I promise you. I promise you. Keep it 100 with your people, man. Keep it 100 with your people. If I'm around AB every day, I'm like, bro, it's not happening. And you got to know some people have weaknesses, man. Nobody's perfect. Right? Devin Bell, he said, I see people saying it's his fault, which is true. But you got to have people around you that tells you, nah, homie, you messing up. All facts. Dinky Dorite, what's good? Because hey, my mom, what's good? 1000%. He has to be held accountable for himself, right? Hey, my Blue, how good is Carmel Moulton? You never talk about him. He next Tank David. I feel like he gonna beat Ryan Garcia. Yeah, he's nice. Stone Alone, my brother, what's good with you, family? How you feeling? Starter Kid Duke, what's good? When he starts turning pro, he's definitely nice. He's definitely next up for sure. He got nothing but talent, nothing but skills. Mr. Holmes, what's good? I'm not letting you go on no live network. I don't care if they got 5 subscribers or 5 million. Texas Bubba 6 TV, what's good? Rebel, what's good, great brother? I don't care if they have 5 subscribers or 5 million. Hey, bro, you not going on there. We can't go on. We ain't going on there. AK Crowder, what's good? We ain't going on there. What, bro? Bro, you ain't going on there. I'm not going to let you embarrass yourself. Edge of 561, what's good? Klotz, what's good? I'm not letting you go on there. We family. LV Live, what's good? I'm not letting you go on there. Hey, bro, you can't go on there. QY Dub Network, Mr. Anderson, what's good? You're not going on there, bro. Atari Israel, what's good? Hey, bro. Armstrong, what's up, family? Oh, yeah. See, that's the problem. There's no loyalty. I deal in loyalty over everything, man. Loyalty over everything. So guess what? Bro, Jermaine Barlow, what's good? You can't go on there, bro. Neckbone, what's up, family? Hairston, what's good? You can't go on. We ain't going on there. Hey, bro, halfway through, once I realized June 12, Chris Bernadette was good. Halfway through to get there, Yusuf Jafar was good. I'm like, bro, you're not going on there. We ain't going. We ain't going. What you mean we ain't going? Bro, I'm not going to let you embarrass yourself. He going to cut me off or he going to wake up? Because he going to think to himself, bro, you think I'm about to embarrass myself? You about to embarrass yourself in front of the world. You a big deal. I don't care if they have 5 subscribers or 5 million. You're not going on there. You're not going on there. Jungle from the stab 11550 in the building. Salute to the 11550. We family. I'm not letting you go on there. Bro, you're not going on there. You're not going on it. Yeah, Mr. Anderson. You ain't going on there, bro. And you want to get physical with me because I don't want to let you embarrass yourself? I'm cool with that too. Julius Thomas was good. But if I tell you I love you and I ride with you, I'm not letting you do that to yourself, bro. I'm not letting you do that to yourself. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Let's get out of here. Hey, and on top of that, even if he would have been like, yo, I'm going this, and this, guess what I would have did? Okay, I'd have called the radio show. Hey, we can't make it, bro. We can't make it. Sorry. We can't make it. We got to reschedule. Hey, something came up. We got to reschedule, bro. I'm sorry. We apologize. Joshua Wright was good. Plain and simple. Hey, we can't make it, bro. Something came up. We ain't going to make it, bro. I'm sorry about that. Can we reschedule for them all? Plain and simple. And I'll be like, yo, bro, you tweaking right now. Saint Cyr was good. You tweaking right now. I'm not letting you go up there. And it was live? Bro, come on, bro. First of all, we know AB speak from the heart when he's sober. He speaks from the heart when he's sober. Anything liable, he liable to say anything when he's sober. Imagine when he's under the influence. Come on, bro. I'm not putting them live on air. Come on, man. AB, they don't love you, bro. They don't love you. They don't love you, bro. They don't love you. Jude 12 was good. Buki Brown was good. They don't love you, bro. They're not supporting you. They don't love you. They ain't with you, bro. Clean house. Whoever allowed that, hey, bro. Mike G was good. And you think the radio station wasn't going to put that out there? Richie G's was good. And it might not even be the radio station themselves. Somebody else might have recorded it and put it out there. Black Tool was good. Somebody else might have recorded and put it out there. Kevin Cunningham, man, he a no-nonsense person. I can assure you he wasn't there. Easy Blends was good. Eli Zachary talk everything was good. I can assure you Coach Cunningham was nowhere around. I can assure you that. Dietrich Shellman was good. Appreciate you. I can assure you Coach Cunningham had nothing. He probably didn't even know nothing about it. PJ Collazo was good. Pablo Escobar was good. One fight and he's right back to where he was. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man. And I know, and I'm going to say this again. 88 Sports Store was good, family. I'm going to say this again. Shut Up and Laugh was good. I'm going to say this again, man. Yes, he has to be accountable for his actions. 1,000%. He's a grown man. Yes, he is. He's a grown man with children. Yes, he is. And he should be accountable for his actions. 1,000%. Yes. But there's a such thing as people need help, man. Young King Company, Box Pod was good. John Phillips was good. There is a such thing that people need help. They need assistance, bro. People need help. People need help. They need assistance. Sometimes people can't do it by themselves. We don't know what he's going through. It's John Smith was good. It seems just cut and dry, man. You a grown man, man. I ain't accountable for your actions. That's cut and dry. But man, listen, man. You sometimes people need help. That's why there's counseling. That's where there's reform places. Those places wouldn't exist if everybody should just be accountable for their actions and do it on their own. Make it make sense now. Maurice Mr. Brown was good. Those places would not exist. I need y'all to get the likes up. We got 127 likes. That's not acceptable. Mark Wonderland was good. We know they're not going to send out the notifications. We know they're going to play with the platform. They're going to play with the views. They're going to push you off. Chilltown Majors was good. Get the likes up. We should have 300 likes right now. And drop $1 in super chat. Refresh the super chat. Let's work, people. We know they're going to block the channel. I'm a black content creator. They don't want me to keep succeeding. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Let's do what we can. Let's control what we can control. Peace Be Free was good. JJ Short Deuce was good. Come on. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We should have 300 likes right now. And drop $1 in super chat for the people that can't send a super chat. They've been doing that to me forever and a day. Get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in super chat. QYW Network, what's good? Rusky Flea Light, what's good? So, like I said, man, you know, sometimes people need help, and you can't assist them. You can't assist them. You understand? Going along with it is assisting them. It's being a part of the problem. All facts. Steve Manga, what's good? All facts. You are being a part of the problem. If you are allowing him to do this, Sebastian Longstaff, what's good? Stone Alone, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on and Boy Blue in the super chat. Appreciate you, King. If you are going with it, right, and you are being present with him, I'm not going nowhere with him. First of all, right? If he don't want to cooperate, hey, bro, I'm falling back. Period. Bro, I'm going to fall back. Oh, you ain't rap? No, I ain't. I'm good. I'm good, money. Bro, you about to embarrass yourself, bro. I can't allow that. I can't allow that. CB Diesel, what's good? I can't allow that. Jude 12, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hope AB get the help he needs. This is bigger than boxing. Keep up the great content, Blue. Blessings, King. All facts. All facts. It's bigger than boxing. Robert Williams, what's good? Clearly, he needs help. Bro needs help, bro. Bro needs help. 1,000%, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Hey, champ. Robert Williams, what's good? Sakari, what's good, family? Hey, champ. Listen, we can't go do this interview. Nah, I can do it. And you know he gonna put up resistance. He gonna tell you he could do it. He gonna tell you he good. That's normal. It's normal. How many times you been in a club with your man? Hey, yo, we out. He sauce. Yo, I'm good. Give me my keys. No, bro. Not giving you your keys. Let's go. I'm good, son. Give me my keys, my guy. I'm good. I'm not giving you your keys. You're not driving home. Chirac, what's good? You're either getting in an Uber or I'm taking you home. Period. Oh, but Shorty, nothing. Shorty could get in an Uber with you. Over 575, what's good? Shorty could get in an Uber with you. You're not driving by yourself. Georgie Bless, what's good? Either I'm dropping y'all to your crib, then you could come get your V in the morning. Mind the Mansa Musa LLC was good. You could come get your V in the morning. No problem. Come pick it up in the morning. But I am not allowing you to drive by yourself. Yo, son, give me my keys, son. Give me my key. I mean, I've been through that with my brother. I've been through that with my friends. Come on, man. I've been through it in my own self. I'm good. My man be like, bro, if you don't knock it off, and the next day, yo, I appreciate you, family. Plain and simple, man. I'm not giving you your keys. You're not driving home. Ain't none of that happening, bro. None of that. That's just how you got to do it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? John Dunbar was good. They're gonna get unruly, hostile, violent. They're gonna get hostile. They're gonna get violent, unruly. Yeah, no problem. What you ain't doing is going up to the studio. No Name was good. What you ain't gonna do is go up to the studio. J Real 504 Music was good. Said, what up, Blue? 2 jobs kicking my. Yeah, I already know, great brother. The blessings to you. Blessings to you in your grind, man. I need y'all to smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in super chat. Refresh the super chat, man. LV Live. That's exactly what it's. Tough love. But no, LV. It's called love. That's what it's called. It's called I love you. That's what it's called. Love. See, that's the thing. People don't practice love, man. Myron Sports Talk TV. What's up, brother? They don't practice love, man. That's what's missing. Love. Like you said, tough love. No, they're not even giving love out. There's no love. You understand what I'm saying? Where's the love? The love itself should want you to be like, yo, bro, we're not going up there. Bro, if I'm Sauce and somebody and me and Armstrong together, I'm Sauce and they like, hey, Blue, we're gonna interview you. And I can barely, I'm out here talking wow, crazy. Bro gonna be like, bro, we're gonna have to reschedule this. There's no way. There's no way. Exactly, Stone. Real love. You understand? That's what's missing all the way around the board. Love itself. How could you go up there and be with him and know he sauce? Again, like I said, when he's sober, anything's liable to come out his mouth. Imagine when he's sauce. Imagine when he's sauce. Am I right, Armstrong? He speaks his mind when he's sober. Imagine when he's sauce. Come on, bro. Come on, man. And meanwhile, nobody should want him to even be seen like that in public at all. In the midst of making a comeback and trying to rebuild himself and his reputation.
You actually got to catch me up. What had happened with AB?
All right, so hold on one second. Hairston brother in super chat dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, you think Crawford will try to fight Spence in the pocket or think he can stay on the outside the whole time? I don't think he can stay on the outside the whole time because Errol's not going to allow that. But he's gonna have to be able to box him Hairston in the pocket because Errol is going to force it. But I think that he should definitely make his way to the outside as much as possible. Not even completely outside, just in the mid-range area. There's a dude, I said this earlier, no problem, dude. There's a dude early. I said this earlier on the live when I was on live earlier. There was a dude that did this breakdown on, and I can't find it, man. And I thought I'm trying to find where I sent it, but this dude did this breakdown, man. He broke it down. I'm like, man, this dude reiterated every single thing. I don't know what. I don't know where it's at, bro. I don't know. I know I tried to save it. I tried to send it to somebody so I can save it.
And watch, when you try to find it, you're not gonna find it.
And yeah, exactly.
You're not gonna find it. He a big YouTuber?
No, Instagram. It was on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
He does like I can't even remember his name, but I know it was a boxing name. It was definitely a boxing name, and he broke it down, and he's like, bro, he did it because I say it, but right. He did it with with the clips, you know what I'm saying, to back up what he was saying. Mm-hmm. I just don't be having Ricardo Wells. What's good? I don't be having the time to do that. But
he did it good enough to where you approve.
Oh man, hey bro, it got my attention wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you definitely gotta save his page. Definitely have to save.
Yeah, I'm gonna find it. Band up. What's good with you, nephew? I'm definitely gonna find it because Michi TV was good. It was so fire.
So just off the hip, what had happened with AB? Just the gist of it.
So he did an interview and he clearly was under the influence. 1,000%. Right. And they didn't stop the interview. Well, let me not say that. Halfway through, they was like, all right, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? And okay. They was like, you could tell they was just trying to brush it off. You know what I'm saying? So when
were you able to visibly see that he couldn't do the interview?
He just, bro, like, it didn't even last 2 minutes. I don't think it lasted. The clip everybody's seeing was like 5 minutes, I think, at best. And this was yesterday. No. Yeah, it was yesterday. Ruben Gutierrez was good. But he started talking about go get the jet. And like he started talking off the walls, like, clearly, bro. Like he was slurring his words. I'm really that dude. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, what are we even talking about here? Like,
right.
But again, I'm not mad at him for living his life. I'm mad at him for letting it be seen in the midst of him trying to make a comeback. That's what I'm mad at. You understand what I'm saying?
All right. Because his career is not on an upward trajectory. If anything, he's on a downslope.
Right.
And he gotta make as much as he can on his way out.
Right.
Because we can't lie. We all for AB, but AB have not aged well in
Right.
the ring. Due to him enjoying the fruits of his labor maybe a little too much and not turning that tide around just in time, not turning that boat around just in time. He's not looking good. He's not looking durable in that ring in regards to his stamina. So
Right. And that's the thing. Again,
yeah,
we already said that we was talking about it when we watched the fight. That
yeah,
the race pacer, what's up? That the drinking robbed him of his athletic ability, his reflexes.
It did.
He got one comeback fight. What did I say? What Armstrong? What did Marvelous Tracks was good? What did I say? They need to have another fight already lined up.
He need at minimum 2 fights, and he needs to be
that he can't even think. He got to go right back in the camp.
1000%.
He in the interview, he said something like, "It doesn't even matter how late, what we do the night before we get up and train. Like, bro, your body is not. It don't work that way.
It matters.
It matters.
The quality of training you're able to output the next day.
Not only that, Jonathan JJ Kurtz, what's up? Not only that, right? You can't push you. That's poison in your body.
Yeah, 1000.
You trying to train, but your body's trying to fight off this poison in your body. It can't do both.
1000%.
It can't do both. The human body is the most beautiful machine ever created, but it has limitations.
And when you're working out, you're breaking down the body.
Right.
You're breaking down the body, so you can't break the body down on both fronts. It can't have 2 battles on both fronts. So
internal, and you can't do both.
Right. Now, Blue, I'm just being honest with you, man. It's not AB talent. It's not his will. It's his mentality at this point.
Right. But it goes. My brother on the mic, Terence Bailey Sr. What's good with you, Terence? Blessings to you, King. Lance Shepard, brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the Super Chat. I got 500 on the big fish. Shout out to Blue and A-Side. Salute to you, Lance.
Shout out to you, brother.
So like you said, but again, like Life with Bay, what's up? The thing is, your talent, your body, he is zapping his talent.
Yeah, 1000.
Like Life with Bay said, don't pour engine oil in your radiator. Car won't run right. Facts. It's all facts.
1000%.
All facts, bro. I want, and just because here's another disclaimer. Let me say this too. Here's another disclaimer. D. Frank, what's good? Okay. So I have stopped drinking since May 1st.
Okay.
No drinks. Been back in the gym on my grind. I've been in the gym since May 1st. I missed 3 days total.
Right.
In the gym.
How you feeling? How's your energy?
It feels great. But let me tell you something. One day, Sebastian Longstaff was good. And AB is not as old as I am. I'm 10 years older. I'm 11 years older than Adrian Brown. Right? No. I'm 12 years older than Adrian Brown. LaJessica B, peace bless, queen. So obviously I'm not as young as he is. But we went, this was Devin Haney's fight, that fight week. And after Devin Haney fight, we went, it was a fight or the weigh-in. It might have been the weigh-in. We went, they was having like some after party type thing, whatever. And I had one Casamigo. My boy worked out, he trained everything. He get it in. Difference is he's just as young as AB.
Right, yeah.
He gets it in, right? So we get it in. I have one Casamigo turned into 1.5 Casamigo, right?
Right.
All true. I didn't even think nothing about it. But my mind and my body is programming, training, and eating clean.
Right.
So I still gonna eat clean. I ate clean that day. I trained that day, and I'm like, Vicious the mobster was good. The next day, right? I got up. I'm going to the gym. Clifford the Brown was good. I went to the gym. I trained. My boy actually stayed with me. We went. We trained. Both of us dragging ass.
Yeah.
I'm in there like, bro. Hey, I kid you not. We went to Denny's after we trained. Got through the whole train, cardio, everything.
Right.
Went to Denny's. Got some grilled chicken breasts, some egg whites, some vegetables, mushrooms, peppers. Ate it, bro. I kid you not. That it was either the Saturday or I think it was Sunday. Yeah, so it might have been after the fight, bro. We went back to my crib. I don't even remember him leaving. We was snoozing, bro. I subconsciously afterwards remember him knocking on the door like, "Yo, bro, I'm about to go to the crib." I looked. It was dark outside.
Yeah.
It was dark. Matter of fact, remember, I did the second training. Remember that we did the live stream, and I got dressed to do the second training. Remember?
Right. I remember.
And I had the sauna suit on, and you was running the show.
Right.
And then I left. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Right.
So my thing is, Ben Davis was good. Andre Jefferson was good. Just because your body adapts to it, don't mean it's good. It's working for you.
You need that fuel, man. That quality fuel is a big deal.
Yeah. So you could essentially go train and don't feel like how I felt because that was just one day.
Right.
And I ain't get sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but my body was like, "Hey, bro, we got a foreign substance we got to deal with here." Meanwhile, in my brain, I'm like, I ain't even drink that much. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it was clear, and Casamigos is like the calories is low. It don't got no sugar. Right. So I'm like, I'm good. No. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? You may think you drinking like that, get up and run, and I'm sweating it out. No, you're not. Your liver, your kidneys,
right,
your body is still working to cleanse your body.
Right, have to flush that.
To flush it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's Jordan Michael was good. It needs, the body needs to recover, man. But anyway, with that said, my great brother, I don't know if you saw this. I thought this was an interesting topic for us to chop it up and have folk come on and drop the link. I was trying to actually find maybe you could find it, but a number, because I had it before, a Google number where people could call in.
Like a number like where they can call in.
Yeah, because I still have the number, the old number, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, I was just looking at something with Pam to see how we can do a call in with the guest. I was just looking at something.
Yeah, because I so that way people could call and we don't always have to send a link. People don't want to they don't want to click the link. It's easier to call. Victor Griffin was good.
Pam, put down to have a call in number that'll allow individuals to call in for a certain duration of time, and then that way they don't have to be on camera and they can give their opinion. Yeah. I was just on it. I literally had that in the algorithm. We could talk about that later.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. Biz0128, brother, he said, "Thanks, Blue, for all the work you put into the videos on your channel. The videos are very informational, and I like the content very much. Salute to you, Blue. Salute to Biz0128. Blessings, King."
Another thing I like that you're doing, I like that you're doing the fight breakdowns. I really want you to
do the clips
in the shorts, because what happened is, see, the thing is, like you had Kurt to talk to you about how to look at it and break down and stuff like that. A lot of the times when you're talking, some of that stuff may go over people's head that's just getting into boxing. Mm-hmm. And those are the people that you want to educate. A lot of the people who are not casuals, you can't really educate. They see it, know. But what about the people that are coming in and they don't have anyone that's teaching them that? Those clips, 20 seconds, 30-second clips where you're actually breaking down what they're seeing, now they'll be able to see it. They know how to read what just happened in a round much more quicker. So I would love if you do more of that. You You got a
Oh,
crap ton of content through all the old fights. I mean, you can prove everything.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
Yeah, I like that. I really like that.
I'll definitely do that. No doubt. Victor Griffin, Terence Barr-Lavin, what's up? The Boxing Session TBS, my brother Kyle in the building. What's good? Go subscribe to my brother in Boxing Session TBS. What's good, Kyle?
Salute.
Accurate. What's good? Jeremy Hurd, what's up, great brother? Lance Shepard, brother in Super Chat. I'm trying to get on the chat with y'all. Oh, for sure. Just give me a second. I wanna go through what Errol and Terence said, and then I'll put the link in the chat. And we'll give you what we think, and then I'll put the link in the chat, and then y'all could come on and give what y'all think. Who's right and who's wrong? Who you think is right and who you think is wrong? Because there's no right or wrong. Accurate, what's good? Kyle, drop the link into your channel in the chat. Boss Rat 357, what's good? AB needs to humble himself, not the champion anymore. He's a contender. It's not about that. He just personally need help outside the sport. That's all, as a person and an individual. Val Henderson, what's up, great brother? So let me play this. Did you hear it?
No, you can play it. You can play it for me. I've heard you talk about it, and I think I've seen it before, but I was with the girls today. So let's hear it for the first time. Get my first reaction.
Okay, cool.
Hey, while he take a second to look at the video, if you guys can, absolutely smash the like button. You know, it only takes you to do it one time, but it does help us out tremendously with the algorithm. And I also put it in the chat just in case if you guys forget. Sometimes I know you guys get on, you want to get to the content, and it's not on purpose. You forget by accident, but if you can, go out and smash the like button, and you know, while you enjoy the content, I appreciate you.
Okay, so it starts off first, right, with rate each other's boxing skills, right? I mean, excuse me, rate each other's footwork. That's the first thing they talk about, right? Is the footwork is the first thing. Stone Alone, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on us in the super chat. Hey, Blue and Armstrong, I have be up at 5 a.m., so I'm out. Okay. Peace and love to y'all, to the chat. Blessings, King. Blessings. Appreciate you. Love, man. Much love, King. Just being E, what's good? Otis the Great, what's good? Big Sarge 31, what's up? So, all right, they starting off with footwork, right? So let's get in. Let's listen to Errol Spence's thoughts on it.
I like 6.
He rate
6.
So you heard it?
He told him a 6.
Yeah.
He went to Craford a 6.
Yeah. No. So Errol gave Bud a 7, and Bud gave Errol a 6. So they rating each other, right?
Right.
So just so y'all know, Cool Jazz, what's good? When you hear them say the number is 0, is 1 through 10, is 0 through 10. You'll hear why. It's 0 through 10, and they are rating each other. So when you hear, I'm gonna tell y'all what they at, and you'll hear the rating. So they was at footwork, and at footwork you hear footwork.
I like 7. 6.
So footwork, you can write it down, Armstrong. So footwork,
right.
Errol gave Terence a 7. Terence gave Errol a 6. I mean, yeah, right? Yeah.
Bud 7, Spence 6.
Right. So Errol gave Bud a 7, and he gave, and Bud gave Errol a 6 as far as footwork. Here we go. Now it's defense. It's defense, people.
Yo, how hard did you laugh when you first heard this?
Hilarious. You heard what he said? You heard what he said?
What do you say? What's the next one?
Defense. They at defense right now. Listen what he says. Defense.
3, 4. 6.
So Errol said that his defense is a 3 or 4, and Bud said it's a 6. His defense is a 6. So
yeah, I got it right.
All right.
Bud say
6. He said 6. Right? Okay. Pete Mercado was good. Now they at power. They go power. I want my vision back. What's good? Mike G, what's good? They have power now.
Yo, this is funny. I know I'm not the only one laughing at this.
Power.
Like 6. I ain't never really felt this fire, so it's kind of hard to rate somebody power. I would say 7.
Spence is a 6. I mean, is a 6 for Bud, and it's a 7 for Spence.
Yeah, that's power. But Bud said, I ain't never felt this power. Hope now, what's good, family? He said, I ain't never felt this power, so I really can't rate it. So he said probably, what he said?
He said it's probably a 7.
Probably a 7. Okay. Okay.
7.
So now we have speed. Tariq Reed, what's good, family? Mike G said Bud definitely got better defense than 3 or 4. But now we have speed.
Yo, what's up, Big Hope?
I play quicker, more G's faster, but I say probably like 6, 7, 5.
Yo.
So 6 or 7, right?
Right.
And Errol said 6 or 7. And he said 5.
5.
He didn't even hesitate. Gabe Moore was good. Texas was good. Now we at
6,
5.
7, 5.
Punch resistance.
4.
You heard Earl laughed? Hey, Earl just started laughing, bro. He said punch resistance 4.
4.
4 out of 10 is wild.
Yo, this is petty, boy.
This is super petty. 4? Yo, 4? What Bud said? 7.
Punch resistance. Yeah.
All right, that's punch resistance.
I like it. 4.
Yeah.
7.
All right, so we had conditioning. Stark 7 was good.
Spence got a 7 on punch resistance, yeah?
Yeah, John Crow was good.
Right.
Yeah, they got music playing.
He traded Colorado Springs, so I mean, I give him. He got a great career. Probably like 7, 8, 9.
So he gave him the conditioning. Earl gave him a 7 or 8. Kenan Pinckney, RJ Fernandez was good. And Bud gave Earl a 9.
Yeah.
9.
Ring IQ.
8.
He gave him an 8. 9.
Well, he said 5. Well, he said 9.
Nah, Earl said 8 and Bud said a 9.
Oh, I thought he said 5.
5. JG Soma 9-6 was good. Salute, you guys have me cracking up. Mr. Kazman was good. This is what they saying, bro. It's comedy.
Yo, wait. He said Earl. What he say Earl was at? I thought he said 5.
No, he said Earl was a 9.
I got you messing up.
Yeah, he said Earl is a 9 and Earl said he an 8. Right? So now look, Darwin Williams was good. Now we got resumes. Y'all ready? You ready? We have resumes now.
Yeah.
Ring IQ.
8.
Resume.
0.5. 7.
Oh my God, boy.
All right, 0. Earl gave him a 0.5.
Give him 0.5.
For resume. Yo, 0.5 is wild. 0.5.
Hey, Blue, you good, man. You hit this goodie just for the show, because usually you'll send me something. But this is good, man. Yeah, this is funny. I'm glad you got my first reaction. I'm almost crying over here, man.
Pure comedy, bro.
Yo,
pure comedy. PGH Big Toe, what's up? Honey Keys the Locksmith, what's good?
The pettiness, man. Oh my God.
Super petty.
Oh my
He said
God.
0.5. That's not even a thing.
He said 0.5. Do you believe that there was fair in the assessments of each other?
So they gave it a breakdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they gave the average at the end. So it says footwork. Errol gave. Wait, what was what? Because it got it kind of backwards.
So we got. So for you and the viewers, for footwork, we have Bud at a 7, Errol Spence at a 6.
Okay,
Defense,
so
we
okay.
have defense. We have Bud at a 3 or 4, and we have Spence.
So they
at
got
a
it at 3.5. 3.5.
I mean, 3.5.
Yeah, they got it at 3.5.
Oh, he didn't even give him a 4. 3.
Yeah, they gave him
3.5.
in between.
3.5. I thought it was a 4. Okay, got 3.5 for Bud, and then you got Spence at a 6. Power, we got a 6 for Bud, 7 for Spence. Speed, we have a 6 or a 7 for Bud. We got a 5 for Spence. Punch resistance, a 4 for Bud. You got a 7 for Spence.
Yeah, he got 0 punch resistance.
Stamina, we got 7 or 8 for Bud. We have a 9 for Spence. Ring IQ, 8 for Bud, 9 for Spence. Resume, 0.5 for Bud. We have 7 for Spence.
Hey, Q was good, family. So what you think about that? So it got so this is the average based off of everything.
Yeah.
So the average is 5.4 for Terence Crawford and 7.0 for Errol.
No, man. They
0.5 for the resume is wild.
Oh yeah, they being petty, man. No, man. No. I don't agree with that at all. I'm sure you don't agree with that at all.
All right, so let's give our ratings.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot after you. Let me keep yours.
All right, so we start with footwork.
Blue. Yeah, we got footwork first. Hold on, blue. Okay.
Miss Joette said Bud is a hater. He gave how's he a hater? He gave Errol all high praises. Errol's the one that gave him the low praises. Queen, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Earl.
Country Bowls is good. She said Bud a hater. How's Bud a hater? He gave Errol high praise for everything.
Salute, Miss Joette. How you doing? How you doing tonight?
Errol the one that gave him the low praises, but
oh man, that was funny.
All right,
Blue.
Footwork.
We got foot first.
Footwork. I'm going with Errol at a 7.5.
Okay, 7.5.
And I think Terence is like a 6.5.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna give my reasonings why. Because at times Terence Crawford could be over he could stumble over his feet. He could be out of position. Like we saw against Igis Kavalasas, Gamboa, Sean Porter. He's more out of position. He uses those angles that shouldn't be able to be used, but he's more out of position than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is his base is more sturdy, more consistent than Terence Crawford's.
Right.
So that's why I say, what did I say? 7.5.
You said 7.5 for Earl, and you got a 6.5
for Bud. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was that. What's yours?
I'm gonna actually go. I'll take into Bud. You gotta look at the postal fight too. He had beautiful footwork in that fight. Sometimes he is out of position, but I got 7 for Bud, and I got EJ only because his consistency a 7.5 for EJ. He just never really out of position.
Yeah,
he's never really out of position. That's why I like him. It's a sturdy base. But yeah, I think Bud's a little higher than that.
Yeah, he's more out of position. Errol Spence with his shoulders and his head. Sometimes his head is over his feet.
Yeah.
And his shoulders, right? So he does this like he leans forward, he lunges forward, right? But it's more of his upper body bending over his feet. Smith and Enterprise, what's good? JG, what's good? Ace, what's up? So, you know what I'm saying? But it's not his feet is out of position. It's just when he bends at the hips, he puts his upper body out of position and in line to be hit.
What I can say is he's never out of position so much to where, you can he's never out of position so much where he's not in. Where I feel like he's not in control.
Right.
That's why I still feel like
Exactly.
he's pretty hot, right?
Yeah. See, so the thing is with Terence Crawford though, with Gamboa, he's like he'll stumble over his feet at times.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because he uses more wild angles than Errol Spence does.
Right. Right.
You know, he uses unorthodox angles at times. So,
and it's different because Errol is usually a straightforward, straight back, coming forward type of fighter. He's cutting the ring off, whereas Craford will use a lot of lateral movement. So
yeah.
Sometimes he'll get his feet crossed up, So I understand where you're coming from. I still don't think it's a 6.5, Blue. I disagree with you now.
Well, so you don't think 6'5"?
No, I think it's at least a 7. I think it's
a 7.
Yeah, he got these.
A notch up. I can see that.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you why, though, right? I see it consistently out of position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I saw him consistently out of position with Gamboa, Sean Porter. Who else? Igis Kavalaskas.
Yeah, I think with Sean Porter, yeah. Especially with the pressure that Sean Porter, dang, somebody gave him 5'4". God, dog.
So I seen him out of position a lot. Now, there's times where he's in position.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Postal fight, he wasn't never out of position.
Never.
The Jose Benavidez Jr. fight, never out of position.
Right.
Then
again, like you said, it's going to boil down to consistency with these two.
Right. Kell Brook.
Right.
Somewhat. Cyrod King was good. So he's not a lot out of position, but there are times he's out of position. A lot more than Errol Spence.
And I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you a question after this. So for the viewers.
Okay. Adam Kenos, what's good, great brother? So what's the next one? For defense.
Okay. Ready for the next one?
Defense.
Shit. Oh well. Come on, Blue man. I'm out of position. All right, defense.
Defense. I'm going. I give Terence Crawford a 7.
Okay.
And I give Errol Spence a 7.5. And I'll explain why again. Fundamentally sound, Errol Spence is not very rarely out of position. Keeps a high guard up. He can get counted by quicker fighters because he's not the quickest fighter himself. He's not very twitchy. He's Tim Duncan, right? He's fundamentally sound. Jay Krause was good. He could get ran by. Robert Chandler was good, meaning like Tim Duncan could get ran by to the hole, but he'll make up and block the shot. You know what I'm saying? So Cody Puller was good. So with that said, I give the fact that Errol Spence is just high guard. He's more fundamentally sound, but he don't have the best defense in the world. He gets hit. He gets hit a lot coming in. He gets hit a lot going out. You know what I'm saying? Ugas touched him. Sam Davis was good. Ugas touched him. Porter touched him. Kell Brook touched him. Danny Garcia really didn't touch him, and neither did Mikey Garcia. But Emmanuel Arte touched him at times. Lamont Peterson touched him. He's just more consistent than they are. He's more aggressive than they are. He's more fundamentally sound, and he eventually broke their will. So he could get touched. Terence Crawford, I say a 7 for the same reason I talked about with footwork. He's out of position a lot. He takes more chances than Errol Spence, right? He throws more combinations up, down, down, up. He throws more combinations from different stands. B-Boy Pop 9-7 was good. He throws punches from orthodox, southpaw stands, whichever, right? And we've seen him get touched by Gamboa hurt. We've seen him get touched by Kell Brook with the jab. Consistently, Kell Brook was out jabbing him. We saw, Igis Kavalaskas hitting him. You know what I mean? More consistent than Errol Spence.
Right.
But I seen Errol Spence get blasted by Emmanuel Lartey, right? Q Lee was good. I saw Errol Spence get touched up by Sean Porter. Sean Porter had more power. Who knows how that fight would have played out?
Right.
Well, I saw the fight was Kell Brook and Errol Spence, and Kell Brook was touching him. He broke him down. Gary McGee was good. Errol eventually broke him down. I saw Errol Spence break down and not get touched by Danny Garcia and Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I see Terence Crawford not get touched by Victor Postal. So when they don't want to get touched, they don't. You know what I'm saying? If they don't, but they both take chances. Errol Spence is very aggressive and he takes chances. Terence Crawford is aggressive and take chances. They just do it in different ways.
Right.
So neither one is neither one of them is the slickest.
No, right.
You know, but they show me at times when they want to against certain level of competition, they don't want to get hit. They won't.
Right.
So that's why I said 7-5 for Errol, just more consistent with it, and 7 for Terence Crawford.
I actually, it's funny that you said 7 and 7-5. I actually got the same, and I'll tell you why. It's a little bit different. It's because of the nature of these guys, right? Terence Crawford, his talent will allow him to be as slick as he wants to, but the nature of the man, who he is, won't allow him to do that. And a lot of the time, he like to trade and get in dog fights. Because he get in dog fights, that's when he get hit. You see what I'm saying? It's not that he don't have the talent to not get hit. It's his very nature that will allow him to be in situations to where he could get hit. So, like you had stated before, with the footwork, with being out of position in that nature, I don't like that. Sometimes if he can fight every fight like the Victor Postal fight, I don't see nobody beating him because it was beautiful. He did what he wanted to do in that fight. Talk about control the fight from and it was a wash. With Bud, if you talk about him, he's fundamentally sound, very solid fighter, but the nature of him, he's a come forward type of fighter. He can't afford to get hit. He's cutting off the ring, he's walking you down, he's going to work, he's breaking you down. With that type of mentality, he's a very defensively sound fighter because of the nature of the fighter that he is. He wants to break you down. In the middle of you trying to break someone down, you leave yourself vulnerable to be hit. You leave yourself exposed. So him a little bit more than Bud is very fundamentally sound. Need to be conscientious of hitting and not getting hit while standing in the pocket and breaking someone down. So from the fights that I usually see, even when you see the Ugas fight, even when you see the Garcia fight, you can really tell, okay, he could be this type of fighter, but the nature of him, he want to break you down. He has to stay sound. He can't get hit because he's almost always in that no man's land.
Mm-hmm.
And you said it time and time, and he's almost always there. So yeah, that's what I got to say about those two. Next, we have power.
Yeah, you're right. Unbiased boxing talk. Robert Chandler, the Brettis Prescott fight, he was a master in that fight. Go ahead, great brother.
Next, we have power. We got Bud, and then we have Spence with you. Bud first, and then we got Spence.
I'm giving both an 8.
Okay, why so?
And neither one, Terence Crawford, neither one has one punch knockout power, but Terence Crawford has more one punch knockout power than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is an accumulation of puncher. He breaks you down. He continues. It's like I said. He's like it's like he's like a torture boxer, right? He hits you in the same spot over and over and over and over and over. It's like Kendrell, what's up, family? How you feeling? Stephen 47 Deuce, what's good? Okay, Jonathan Rucker, what's up, family? Star Rock King, what's good? It's like they say you drop a water drop on your head, on your forehead, in the same spot. Right. Enough times it'll eventually go through your head. You know what I'm saying? Right. It loosens it up. That's what Errol Spence does. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford is an accumulation puncher, but it's his workload, his accuracy, right? So he starts to hit you with punches you don't see, and then those punches hurt you, right? So Errol Spence gets you stopped. Terence Crawford knocks you out. But it's the work rate for both of them. The accuracy for Terence Crawford, he always hits you with a punch you don't see, like he did with Sean Porter, dropped him. Jose Benavidez Jr. dropped him and then knocked him out. You know, neither one of them is knocking people out where they just looking at the sky and seeing stars. Neither one of them does that. But Terence Crawford has one punch knockout power. So actually, I want to give Terence Crawford 8-5, 8-2.
You just did my score. I got an 8-5 Bud and I got an 8 Spence.
Yeah. I want to give him a slight edge in power.
Right. Okay.
And
so
the reason
we got it for Bud.
And the reason I do that is because he does it from any angle. Right, he can do it from the southpaw stance. No slide 504. What's good? I need y'all to get the likes up, man. We should have 500 likes right now. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in the house. Get the likes up to 500. So, Q Lee was good. So my thing is Terence Crawford. Well, Ronaldo Stewart was good. He said again. See, this is why Ronaldo Stewart. You need to pay attention and listen. Aaron Butler deuce was good. Y'all need to pay attention. Pay attention. Yeah, Errol Spence did that to Leonard Bundu. Leonard Bundu was a smaller fighter. But he still broke Leonard Bundu down. Terence Crawford knocked out Jose Benavidez Jr. Yeah. Right? Okay, so Terence Crawford knocked out Gamboa as well, right? But you got to pay attention. You say he broke bones. He's not breaking bones with one punch. Again, that's called accumulation punching.
Right.
So what are you talking about? Pay attention. Coach Show Drive Raceball, what's good? Sports Reflect, what's good? Y'all don't know what you're talking about. It annoys me that you're just talking just to talk. Chris Brooks, what's good? Right? You don't see him. He ain't hitting you with one punch and breaking bones. What are you talking about? Knock it off. It's accumulation of punches in the same spot. That's what's breaking the bones. He didn't hit you with one punch like Deontay Wilder or Tank Davis and knock you out with one punch. That's not what he does. It's accumulation of punches. It's over and over and over and over again, like he did with Ugas. Like he did with Ugas' eye, his nose, and his ribs. That's accumulation of punches in the same spot. He didn't hit you with one punch and break a bone. Weedy Gonzalez was good. He didn't hit you with one punch and knock and break your eye socket. That's not what he did. He rocked Kell Brook. He broke Kell Brook's eye socket, right? It was a back and forth fight. Right. It was giving and taking. Hard Truth Blue was good. Okay, and Terence Crawford hit Kell Brook with one punch, and Kell Brook was seeing stars and started fake. He did this and went to the ropes and all types of stuff. No, it's accumulation of punches. That's what it is. It's an accumulation of punches. Sports Reflect, you are ignorant. I can't. Sometimes y'all just you annoy me to the point where I just want to block you. That's how ignorant you get. What the have X-ray vision have to do with it? What are you, retarded? What are you talking about? I need to have X-ray vision to watch a fight? Man, Joe Johnson was good. So anyway, Dontrell Goff was good. John Crow was good. Annoying, bro. So anyway, like I said, so it's accumulation of punches. And that's P. Rich was good. Coltrane's was good. Coltrane's Law was good. So it's accumulation of punches, right? It's Errol Spence high work rate and consistency going to the body, breaking you down physically, slowing you down, and going back up top, right? With Terence Crawford, it's the accuracy and the angles that he uses with him mentally draining you, because he starts countering you. He starts using different angles. He makes you pay for little mistakes that you make, and he's very accurate from it. And the fact that he can fight orthodox or southpaw, it makes it even more difficult. So then he'll catch you with something that you don't see. He'll drop you. He'll hurt you right from angles that you're not accustomed to seeing. So that's why I have what I have. What you got?
I got what I got. And it's funny when you said that you had actually, as you was doing your assessment, you was like, nah, let me add more on to Terence Crawford for the same reason.
Oh, hold on, that's my brother Blu-ray in the building. Blu-ray, what's good with your family?
Yeah, hey, we gotta get Blu-ray up here. Get his opinion on when we drop the link.
Yeah, he don't got no wrench.
Let me see Blu-ray. True. No, I don't see. I don't see it. Okay. Sure thing. All right, we'll check it out. Hey, so while we temporarily handle that, could you guys go ahead and hit the like button? We're trying to at least get to 500 likes. I know you guys like the content. We're breaking them down so you guys will be able to get some type of synopsis of what we think in regards to both of these two fighters. If you have been on here for a certain duration of time, you will know that I don't pick between Earl and Bud. They're so close, it's uncomfortable. But this would be the best, breakdown that you can possibly get from me and Blue. You can give us what you guys think. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, but definitely smash the like button so that we can continue the content and help this channel grow.
Salute the Storage Invaders, 70 Deuce, Trice, 1983. Was good. King Ali was good. So the thing is, I'm not talking about who's physically stronger, right?
Right. No, you're talking about the attributes that they bring to the ring.
Right. I'm talking about just one punch knockout power. Right. I'm not talking about physically. Errol Spence is physically stronger than Terence Crawford. We know that.
Right.
City Made Music Production was good. I'm talking about just the one punch knockout power. Terence Crawford has an edge in that. Errol Spence physically wears you out and breaks you down. It's the torture method, right? He continues to come. He's the Terminator, right? Big J was good. It's over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right. Terence Crawford don't do that. It's angles. It's angles. It's boxing. He'll set you up with this one. It might be this punch. It might be a hook. Might be an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? It's different things that leads to it.
Right. And like I was saying earlier, like when you compare these two fighters, when you look at Errol Spence and you see him stop someone, you don't ask yourself, oh, why did that happen? You can actually see round by round to where he actually break them down to where they actually look like they're ready to go, right? But with Bud, it's a little bit different. Bud will set you up. Bud will set somebody up with something, and then boom, you will see them just start, you just see them start wobbling. Sometimes you gotta go back because Bud hit people with a lot of phantom punches to me. Like sometimes you have to look and see which punch hit him. Was it the hook? Was it the uppercut? Like you stated before. With Errol Spence, you never have to really look at his fights and be like, what happened? You can see what happened. Just like with the Ugas, you seen what happened. With Bud, you can't really turn around because you will start to see the tide of the fight change like that because he hit someone, with the check hook off the back foot or something like that, off the ropes. He's switching angles and boom, boom, real quick, and he moving out the way. But this person don't look too good. Now Bud putting pressure on him. Now Bud's coming in stronger. So, with that, I give the edge to Bud because he'll hit you with some shadow punches in between that no man land. He'll hit you with something clean, and accurate. And we both know that those are the punches that will, ring your bell and have you walking around on Bambi legs, in that ring. See, Spence is like, I liken Spence to a 45. It's a heavier caliber bullet, very heavy, right? So it's not as fast as 9mm, but when it hit, it have a lot of stopping power because it's heavy. His punches is very thudding. They're very heavy. I bet if you were sitting next to the ring, you're going to hear each and every last one of those punches, those just really heavy punches, right? Not as quick as Bud, but they real fundamentally sounding very straight. They're 9 out of 10 not looping. Outside of what happened with Ugas, his punches was a little bit looping, but if you look at his previous fight, he's really never looping his punches. They're straight and they're heavy. Bud will catch you with something really clean and fast, quick combinations, very fast. The closest person that have Bud combinations that I really like. I like the way Shakur fights when he throw his combinations real clean. He'll hit you with something that's real quick and real accurate, and that'll have you on some wobbly legs too. A lot of people talk about Shakur power, but they don't talk about the accuracy and the quickness and the way he throw those 3 and 4 combination punches. So that's why I would give the edge to Bud, because Bud will hit you with a shadow punch to have you dancing to the what's the salsa thing? Somebody in here is definitely from a Latino family, dancing to salsa music. You know what I mean? So I give that to Bud. I give that to Bud because he's, like you said, he's closer to that one punch ability. He's just closer to it than Errol from what I've seen in the previous fights.
And the thing is, people don't understand this, right? Denny Flowers, Tony T, what's up, nephew? Roger Lillard, what's good? People don't understand this, right? Is that this is what people don't understand is that Errol Spence sits down on his punches more than Terence Crawford.
Right.
Terence Crawford has 30 knockouts in 39 fights. And don't tell me who he fought, because he started his career at 130 in a smaller weight class. He's a smaller guy. So New World Era Music Group LLC was good, right? So he has 30 knockouts in 39 fights. He has more knockouts than Errol Spence has fights. It's how they deliver the knockouts. Of course, you can hear Errol Spence. He's more physically imposing than Terence Crawford. He sits down on his punches more than Terence Crawford does. Bobby Digital is good. So you're going to hear his punches more thudding. They're going to be more heavy because he sits down on his punches. It's a difference. There's a difference.
1,000%.
Let me give you an example. I'm going to give you all an example. When Luis Ortiz and Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, when they throw their punches, it sounds more thudding than Deontay Wilder's, because Deontay Wilder is moving more and not throwing the same types of punches that they're throwing. JT's Smooth was good. Right. But when Big Baby Miller is sitting down on his punches and Luis Ortiz, and they throwing heavy thudding punches from flat-footed stance, yes, it's gonna sound more imposing. They physically impose themselves. But when Wilder's moving and on the back foot and then just catch you off the back foot and bang, it's over.
His last fight, Blue. His last fight.
Right, with Robert Helenius.
He caught him with a hook.
Right.
Moving.
So it's different. The delivery is different. You have to understand what you're watching. Stop being enamored because it's your favorite fighter. And, there's no way he has more. What are you talking about? It's all in the delivery. It's completely different. It's the delivery. Errol Spence is more physically imposing. He's more physically imposing. He wears you down. He's stronger. Yes. Yeah, he is. Right? But that doesn't mean he has more power. Just one punch knockout power. No, Terence Crawford is doing it from odd angles. Derek Gordon, 16 deuce, Big G. What's good? If you look at the knockdown, when Errol hit Sean Porter, boom, his whole head turned. Terence Crawford dropped him, and it's just like a bang, and he dropped him, right? Because of the angles. Errol was sitting down on that hook when he threw that hook on Sean Porter. Terence Crawford was moving. Right. He throwing the combination and threw it like this. I didn't even know how that punch even landed. Bobby Digital's good. I don't even know how he landed that punch. Like, Errol's was accurate, fundamentally sound. Haka. If he would have followed with I've always said this. If Errol would have followed with a right, I think he would have knocked Sean Porter out.
Because if you look at Porter for a second,
his whole head is like this,
and his eyes are like he looked like one more. He looked like one more. He'd have been out of there. It definitely was a flash knockout. Yeah, he definitely.
He was good. Sean Porter's eyes is like this. his head is this way. When his head came back, if Errol would have came back with the right,
Boom.
good night, Irene. T. Scott was good.
Yeah, it was definitely a flash knockdown, and you can see where the flash, or where he was like for a second, it looked like he can't get hit no more. Like you said, if he would have followed up, that would have been it. That would have been good night.
When Errol hit him, bang. If he
1000%.
comes back with the right, bang.
Right.
I think he knocked Sean Porter out. I think he knocked Sean
1000%.
Porter out.
1000%.
1000%.
So we have punch resistant next.
The Robert Chandler, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He said, for those of us who's never seen Bud at the other weight classes, and as 147 is the most dominant Bud, or was he better, more dominant at another weight class? I thought he was more elusive and a better boxer. When he moved up in weight, he's more stationary. Robert Hughes was good. He's more stationary when he moved up in weight. Again, he's knocked out everybody he's faced at welterweight. Don't tell me about levels of opponents. Dude got 30 knockouts in 39 fights. He knocked out Jeff Horn. Manny Pacquiao didn't knock out Jeff Horn. Manny Pacquiao didn't knock out Jeff Horn. He had him hurt a few times, but he ain't knock out Jeff Horn. Did you see him knock out Jeff Horn? Because I didn't. So my thing is, FK, your feelings was good. That you can't dismiss the dude's power. Just like they said, oh, Deontay Wilder ain't never knock out nobody. Well, everybody got in the ring with him, hit the canvas, including Tyson Fury 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
So it's safe to say, well, he ain't fight nobody. I don't know how Tyson Fury keep getting up.
Because they counting 15, 20 seconds. That's why. He's taking a nap and waking up. That's why. Yeah.
Ortiz, they ain't get up. Tyson Fury on the deck 4 times. Hellenius clip. Come on, man. Double R was good. Y'all got to understand what you're looking at. Bobby Digital, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. This fight is going to be the ultimate chess match. Agreed. No, yeah, it is. It got to be on the part of Terence Crawford, though. Because Errol Spence is coming. We know what he's bringing. He's going to be consistent with what he's doing.
He told you soon what he's doing as soon as he come in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to be very, very consistent with what he's doing.
Right.
TBF Furbo was good. Kendrell said not 20 seconds. Yeah, we did take a whole nap down there.
He took a nap.
Wilder, he never knocked out nobody. Then he knocked out Ortiz. Knocks down Tyson Fury 4 times. Knocks out Helene. I thought he didn't knock out nobody. The sports guy was good.
So we got punch resistance next. We got Bud first, and we have Spence second.
I got Errol Spence at a 9, and I got Terence Crawford at 7. Okay. And here's why. I seen Terence Crawford get hurt. Now I'd seen Errol Spence get hurt by Emmanuel Latte, and he took some big punches by Kell Brook.
Yeah,
he took some nice clean punches. Kai Jin was good. Baller No was good. He took some nice clean punches from Danny Garcia too, and Yordenis Ugas. And it's like dude don't even flinch.
I don't know what that dude made out of.
Yeah, it's like he don't even flinch. Like Sean Porter's not the biggest puncher,
right?
But Sean Porter, he wasn't hurt by Sean Porter. He was getting outworked by Sean Porter in spots and getting hit clean. Southside Tone was good. Sean Porter hurt Terence Crawford like twice in the fight. Like visibly hurt him. I believe every fighter gets hurt at some point in time in the fight, but they have a poker face. Dentrell Goff, Chantel Hill was good, right? But he was visibly hurt to us against Sean Porter at least twice. He was hurt against Gamboa at least 2 to 3 times. He was hurt by Igas Kavalaskis, right? So, and visibly, again, like I said, I believe they all get hurt. because you're in there with another professional boxer and you getting hit. You're gonna get hurt, but it's just a poker face. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at them body punches that J-Rock was taking from what's his name? That he just fought, J-Rock and Carlos Adonis.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't.
You ain't watch it?
I seen your whatchamacallit. I was like, I gotta watch this fight again.
Hey, bro, ain't no way them body punches didn't hurt J-Rock.
I gotta see
I don't know how he. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Carlos Adonis was teeing off, baby. Can you do me a favor? You pass one of my cold waters. He was teeing off on J-Rock body, bro. There was a one point in time where he landed like 6 unhinged. He landed like 6 unanswered hooks to the body, and J-Rock was just standing there, and I'm like, bro, there's no way he ain't feeling them joints, because I'm talking clean to the liver. I'm talking Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia clean.
Right.
And J-Rock was standing there. I'm like, bro, there's no way. He got a great poker face. He was determined not to lose, but you can't tell me he didn't get hurt. He didn't feel that. So I believe every fighter gets hurt. I believe they have a great poker face. But I've seen Terence Crawford visibly hurt more than I've seen Errol Spence visibly hurt. So I got 9 to 7. What I have it? 9 to 7, right?
9-7. Yeah. Outside of that, Ugas, really that Ugas. Terence Crawford can take a punch. A lot of people, they put so much pressure on these boxers because they don't want them to ever get hurt in their whole career. We even seen Floyd get hit. But it's the visibility, how it looks. You see what I'm saying? Devin Haney gonna forever be chinny because of how he handled his punch. Whereas Teofimo actually went down, touched the canvas. You see what I'm saying? But he got up and he looked okay. You see what I'm saying? You have Loma actually got
that was my daughter this time, Hope. Now that was my oldest daughter. He said Blue always making his son get water. That was my oldest daughter right there.
Daughter. Right. So Loma touched the canvas. A lot of them touched the canvas, but they got back up and they looked good. But Devin never touched the canvas. It just looked bad. You see what I'm saying? So that's just what it looked like with Spence. Spence, I really don't see him. He just have a nice poker face whenever. If he is hurt, I don't know when he's hurt, or I have to go back and really, really try to look at the fight.
Facts. You like Canelo Alvarez? Hey, yeah. Between him and Canelo, like, bro, I saw the Emmanuel Latte fight.
They hurt. It's like,
it's like, bro, like Ugas was catching him clean, and he just was like,
I know some of them, and when Ugas was catching him with something, I was like, that gotta hurt. I know, what I'm saying? Yeah. I know he wobbled a little bit, but I can't say like, definitively he was hurt right then and there.
Right. It's like his determination.
Right, determination. So I got a 7.5 and I got a 9. Not too many people who can hurt that Terence. So they keep talking about that Ugas all they want to. That's a lot of people that tried. It's a lot of people that tried, man. That Terence, man, he's special. It's going to take another special person to really, really, hurt him and drop him.
That's my thing, because Errol is a special person.
Yeah, he is. He's very special. Very special.
That's what's alarming, bro. Like, if he get hurt like Ugas, Igas Kavalauskas hurt Terence Crawford.
Right, and Igas, right. So
man, Igas kept catching him, bro. He was hurt, man. Shunji A5, what's good? $1 Trillion Dream Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A side. He said, man, I saw how Spence was getting caught in counter against Ugas. Bro, it's gonna be a long night for EJ trying to get in. I like EJ on points, but Bud for KO. Again, like I said, hey, $1 Trillion Dream, I'm gonna find this video. Bro, this dude broke it down. I was like, thank you, man. This dude broke it down. Exactly what I've been saying. It's like he been listening to me, and then he went and did his homework and did, man, listen. The no man's land area, he gets hit. Errol gets hit in that no man's land area, bro. Coming in and going out. Ugas was catching him clean, bro. Just bip, 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 bip.
Yeah.
But again, how much is that Errol Spence didn't respect Ugas' power?
That's what I was just about to say. I think once he felt this power, you really start to see him pour it on around that 5, 6.
Yeah, he was like,
really started to pour it on. I'm like, I don't think you want Spence not respecting your power.
Right.
That's the last person I think you want not really respecting your power.
Exactly.
Because, man, that dude really started to pour it on. I'm like, oh my God, it seemed like another fighter.
Facts.
So yeah, we got a super chat.
Jonathan Rucker, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on us in the super chat. Just trying to figure out how Spence is going to walk down and pressure Bud when Bud has just as much power. This prediction is crazy. He's going to get caught with that game plan. Trust me, Earl is going to play chess once the power is felt.
50-50 fight, baby. That's what make it a 50-50 fight.
Yeah, that's that. Hey, bro, we gonna you right. How is he going to do
1,000%?
Yeah,
1,000%, man. And that's and that right there. Who's that? Trianella. I forgot who.
No, that was
Who was that? And that's why that
was the brother Jonathan Rucker.
Oh, Jonathan. That's why you can ask Blue. You can ask anybody in this chat. I haven't gave my prediction yet. Haven't, and I've been asked numerous amount of times who you have. Bud or Spence, man. It just you can see it one day, Tuesday, you'll feel like Bud, the next day you're gonna feel like Spence. You see what I'm saying? It just depends on what game they're gonna play that night. That's what it really boils down to. I think one time Blue was joking. Blue was saying it depends on who got the most sleep that night. It's gonna come down who drank the most water. It's just so nipped and tucked, man.
It's so nip and tuck. It's just ridiculous, bro. Because I could see any scenario.
Right.
That's why I said it's the biggest fight in 40 years. I could see any scenario play out.
Right.
I couldn't see any scenario play out with Floyd and Manny. I didn't see any scenario. As a matter of fact, I knew Oscar was going to outbox Trinidad.
Right.
You
got Zab Judah. A lot of people sleep on Zab Judah and Floyd. That was
a great fight.
That was almost a Zab Judah defeating Floyd fight if he had the stamina.
Yeah, hold on. I'm sending out the link in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
As soon as we get through this.
And then we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done.
Then y'all could come on and give me your thoughts on it. Hoodie Smoke, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. Slow down, Royal Blue. Peace and blessings, King. Blessings, King. Where you been at? He said, why do ads appear when you live? Yeah, that's how they pay your boy Blue. Finally. Go ahead. What's the next one? Where we at?
We have Stamina next.
Stamina.
Right.
10-10. I ain't never seen neither one of them get tired.
Right.
Either one of them. In no fight. The highest pressure fight, the lowest pressure fight. I ain't never seen Earl get tired, and I ain't never seen Bud get tired. Ever. Never. They look like they could fight another 5 to 10 rounds after every fight.
It's funny.
Including the Sean Porter fights.
I gave both of them a 9-9. It's funny. Only because I don't believe in giving 10s on stamina. I believe the highest.
I'm gonna tell you why. I don't see nobody outside of themselves pushing. If Sean Porter couldn't drain their tank,
right? Yeah, and Sean. You said one time. I think you said without the power, Sean is the new Aaron Pryor. Without the power,
yeah,
he's gonna go all 12 rounds.
Sean Porter is Mike Tyson. If you give him power, he's the best fighter in this era. If Sean Porter had Kell Brooks' power, he's the best fighter in this era. Or Keith Thurman's power, it's the best fighter in this era. He's going to hit you clean and often a lot. Who didn't he hit clean and often where you like, man, Sean just rocked this dude?
No, I mean he had you looking at Bud like, hey man.
Yeah. Bud didn't get tired against Sean. He was being strategic.
Right.
Because of Sean Porter's pressure. So he was thinking. He wasn't getting tired though. He was trying to think his way through.
1000%.
Just like Errol at times, where Errol was just standing there sometimes like this.
There's a lot of pressure. It's just pressure.
Yeah, Sean Porter is, bro. He's Manny Pacquiao. He's a bigger version of Manny Pacquiao. People don't understand this, bro. If he had Manny Pacquiao's power, man, good night. The fight we talking about is him and Floyd. I guarantee you that. Right. That is the fight of the millennium.
Right. If
you give Sean Porter Adrian Broner's power.
Right.
You finito. They all finished, bro. He's the best athlete out of them all.
Right.
He's the best athlete out of them all. Look how he rocking Keith Thurman. Bang, bang. Rocking Kell Brooks. Rocking Errol Spence. Rocking Terence Crawford.
I wonder if you can develop that, or is that like I wonder, Blue. I wonder if you can develop that type of stamina, or is that almost like a talent?
Sean Porter.
Sean Porter, stamina. Like I wonder.
It's not just his stamina though. It's his footwork is exquisite.
Right,
bro. He's a straight ballerina in there. It gets overlooked because he loses big fights, because he don't have a lot of power. Bro, when he spins and catches you with double hooks, bang, bang. Imagine if there was power on that.
Right.
Man, good night.
Right.
Good night. He just don't have the power.
Right.
If you gave Sean Porter Danny Garcia power, change nothing. Just give him Danny Garcia power. Over. It's over. It's over. I promise you. He's Mike Tyson. He's the Mike Tyson.
Neither one of them. Same thing. I never seen neither one of them get tired. And they use their stamina in different ways, and I never seen them get tired.
Yeah. He's Mike Tyson. Sean Porter is Mike Tyson in the welterweight division.
I never heard nobody put it like that.
Bro, you ever watch you
right.
Did you watch Mike Tyson's whole fights or just highlights?
I watched the highlights. I watched that. Some of them I did watch the whole fights, but it's not enough for me to be able to remember right now.
Bro, just try to watch a few fights of Mike. You're gonna be like, yo, this dude Sean Porter. He is Sean Porter. He just had the power.
No, I did watch some of the full fights, but I never ever drew that conclusion of Mike Tyson. It's not enough to where I'm able to make a synopsis of both of them together.
Yeah, Sean Porter style.
Right.
He even had better footwork than Mike.
Right, of course.
But this right here and getting in and bang, bang, bang. The combinations once they get in, the uppercuts, man, come on, man. He's Mike Tyson in the welterweight division. He just don't have the power.
Right.
If he had the power, we would be like, man. Him and Floyd would be, I don't know if it's 50-50 fight, but bro, it's 70-30.
But if you look at it, that was the difference in Zab Judah. His footwork is exquisite in that fight.
And his hand speed. And Zab got sick power.
Yeah.
But Zab got sick power, sick hand speed, sick foot speed. But Zab is not aggressive like Sean Porter. And his stamina ain't like Sean Porter.
Right, 1000%.
And even Zab footwork ain't better than Sean Porter. It ain't. I'm here for boxing. My brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A-side. He said Spence was coming off another layoff and had ring rust, still dominated Ugas. Sure did. You're supposed to dominate Ugas though, great brother. He's a better talent than Ugas.
Yeah.
And Ugas ain't got no power, man. Rule the World TV, brother in the super chat, dropping that on your boy Blue and A-side. He said, what's good, Blue? I feel like I'm part of the team now since I used your name to get in the Spence Crawford New York press conference. LOL. I owe you my support for life. Spence is going to break Crawford by the 10th round. Errol is focused. I can't wait to see it, man.
I'm not even confident enough to say, you every time somebody say something like that, or Errol is gonna beat him in such and such, or Spence is gonna beat him in such and such. I'm like, yo, I got a lot of faith in you.
Yeah, but again, like my brother just said, I can see Errol doing it. That's what's so intriguing about it, is because I can see it happening.
But see, at the same time, me knowing the type of fighter that Terence is going to make an adjustment. I can see him not letting Errol do that.
He gonna make adjustment. That's what's so, man. It's so.
It's just one of the things we can go tit for tat. So we both gave them the same score. You gave them 10-10. I don't believe in 10-10 when it comes to stamina. I give them 9-9. The highest I can give them is a 99. You know,
Yeah,
10 is you never
I ain't never seen neither one of them dudes get.
Yeah, they never got they don't get tired. And the
way they have a combined. Terence got 39 fights. Errol got 28, right? So you see 30 would be. How many is that? 39 plus
39.
28.
28. That's 60. What? Probably even 70. Plus fights.
Like 68, right?
28 plus almost 70 fights. Plus 39. 67.
67.
Yeah.
They got 67 fights.
I never seen them tired.
52 knockouts, and neither one of them ever got tired. 10-10.
10-10.
That's a lot of fighting, boy. That's a lot of fighting without getting tired, boy.
I like that.
Hey, just think how hard Errol was fighting against Kell Brook.
Right. No, that was a rough
for
fight.
11 rounds. That was fight over. Looked like he could have went 5 more rounds, at least. Dude wasn't tired. $1 Trillion Dream, Deuce brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A-Side. He said, like Spence in the press conference, Bud needs to consult Tony Harrison on how to talk trash, or Bill Haney if you want to be respectful in this. Yeah. You can see it's definitely not his game. That's definitely not his. That $1 Trillion Dream, Deuce, 1,000%. That's not Terence Crawford wheelhouse.
They trying. You could definitely see that they're trying. Though you can see that they coming out of their shell just to get this fight done.
Yeah.
And get it as much sales as it possibly can. I do like that.
Yeah. Knowledge of self-determination, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue and A-Side. He said, what's good, fam? Still analyzing tape, but a draw is not outside the realm of possibility.
No, it's not. It's not.
But again, that goes back to what I said. It's so crazy, this fight. Nothing is out the possibility. Stark 7, brother in the super chat. Can you still have peak conditioning at 35? That's a good question.
Floyd did it.
I don't know. And I'm going to tell you why. OMG Beats was good. Because Floyd fought in spurts as he got older.
Yeah.
He controlled the pace of the fight. He controlled the distance, So I can't tell you if he didn't throw a lot of combinations.
Manny Pacquiao.
I was going to say something outrageous, but we don't know if Manny had help. How about that?
Because
How about that?
What time it is? It's 12 here.
How about that?
Blue out. Hey, if y'all ever pay attention, Blue after 12 to Blue before 12, 2 completely different Blues. I don't know, man. Yeah, because that will be the closest thing that you can actually compare to both of them. Yeah, as far as from round 1 to round 12, just Blue is funny, man. I can't even focus, man. All right, IQs. What we got with IQs, man? What we got?
I'm just telling you the truth, man. We ain't never seen that before, man.
You got me laughing. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. What we got with Bud and Spence and IQ?
The natural was good. IQ.
Yeah, IQ.
IQ, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'm glad you're going first.
I want to say 8-5 Terence, 8 for Errol. And the reason I say that is this: I give 8.5 for Terence, 8 for Errol. Terence Crawford, and the reason that it's hard to say is because Errol don't have to make those adjustments. But then there's times where it's like the Kell Brook fight is like, if Kell Brook didn't get injured, how that fight plays out on the scorecards. Because he never made an adjustment. He kept coming forward with the same game plan.
Right.
Jason Howes, what's good, family? But Terence Crawford historically has to make adjustments against Gamboa, against Egas Kavalauskas, Kell Brook. He historically has to make more adjustments. So I give the IQ to Terence Crawford because I seen him do it more than I seen Errol Spence do it. But
Right.
I have no doubt that Errol can do it because he showed us when he fought Mikey Garcia. He fought in the day. So I give Terence Crawford the ring IQ edge. They both have high ring IQs to me. Errol Spence is more of a, like Sean Porter said, Errol Spence is going to do it your way. And Terence is going to do it his way, meaning he's going to make the adjustments and win his way. Errol's just going to adapt to what you're doing and still beat you what you're doing, if that makes sense.
Right.
He's going to keep coming forward. He's going to still he's not going to, like with Sean Porter, he didn't make any adjustments. He just fought Sean Porter's fight, right?
Yeah.
So
it's rough. Yeah. No, I get you. This one's rough. The IQ.
Yeah, I give the edge to Terence Crawford. 8.5.
Same here with Terence Crawford, and for those very reasons that you just said. I mean, let's be honest. Terence Crawford is also the prettier fighter when it comes down to combinations. Sometimes Terence will throw some combinations, and you're like, that was beautiful. But with Errol, it's not that he can't throw combinations, it's that you know what you're getting when you come with him. What you get in round 1 is what you're gonna see in round 12, because he's not there to be pretty, he's there to break you down. He's there to do a job, and he's there to do that job very well. You get what I'm saying? And he don't do more than what's absolutely necessary of him. Depending on how he want to do the job is how he gonna do that job. With Terence Crawford, in the first half of the fight, from the second half of the fight, you would get two different fighters. He's almost like night and day, because he'll really turn up and really start to break you down, and he get really exciting. You see what I'm saying? We're like, oh man, you hit him with that in and out, up, down, crazy angles, check hook, counter. He's a much more prettier fighter when it comes down to throwing his combinations. To me, and to do that, you're gonna need a higher level of intelligence to get in, get out, throw, and pick your shots.
Agreed. Unc the Artunist, what's good with you, Unc? Love you, Unc. Robert Chandler, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us to the super chat. Blue, tell me your thoughts on the undercard. Is the most underwhelming undercard you've seen? I'm going to say this. The only black two fighters on the card is Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. I'll leave it at that.
I get where you come from, though. You said a lot. And black fighters don't sell, right?
The headline is.
I'll leave it. I know what you're saying. 1,000%. Hey, if you know what he just said, he just said a mouthful without saying much.
Yeah,
1,000%.
It's just I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that at all. Like, you can't find.
No, it's plenty of them they can find. Plenty of them that would have jumped at the opportunity. Yes, plenty of them.
Why is Frank Martin should be the co-main? Like, whatever, man. I'm here for boxing. My brother in Super Chat. Can Errol fight Bud's fight Blue?
Bud changed so much to a fight. He adjusts so much to a fight. If like,
yeah,
Bud was just to you.
Yeah, see, Bud don't have a style.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So fighting Terence Crawford's style is not really a style because what is he going to do that night? We don't know. But do you mean if he could outbox him? Yes. Can he outbox him? Errol has the tools to outbox him. But I think that Terence Crawford is a better pure boxer. I think he's overall a better pure boxer. That's more of his wheelhouse than Errol Spence.
Mm-hmm.
So if he makes it a thinking fight against Terence Crawford, he can win because he has the tools to win, but I don't think he would win at a boxing match. I don't think he would win. That's up Terence Crawford's. That's right up his alley.
I give the edge to Bud in that department. I do.
Yeah, he just don't have a style.
Right.
Ronaldo Stewart, when I drop the link, make sure you come in and show your face. Make sure you come in, click the link, and show your face. Dudes be having a whole lot to say in the chat. Make sure you click the link, come in, and show your face. So I want you to tell me what style does Terence Crawford have? $1 Trillion Dream Deuce, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on us in the super chat. Said Bud IQ is higher, but Bud gets emotional and his brain goes out the window when he gets like that. Spence is more consistent in his approach, and that can be a good or a bad thing. I'm a shed a tear of joy, sadness. Agreed. I agree with you 1,000%, bro. 1,000%.
Man, man, you hit it right on the head, man.
Right on the head.
Right
bro.
on the head. Right on it.
And you know what, $1 Trillion Dream? That's what drops his IQ. Because IQ is IQ, right? Being smart enough to know not to get into that type of fight.
Mm-hmm.
He can't help it because his IQ drops and his heart gets bigger. So you're 1,000% right, $1 Trillion Dream Deuce. His IQ goes down. Floyd IQ is going to keep him right where he at. Shamar Armstead was good. His IQ drops because he turns into a street fighter.
If you heard what I said earlier, Trillion, it's not the ability that I'm concerned with Terence. It's his nature. It's his mentality. It's his nature. Let's put it like this. You have some people, man, they talent is beautiful, but they so foolish. They have a foolish nature about them.
Can't help themselves.
Exactly. But have a dog mentality, and that can get him in trouble because, I feel that Bud he edged Spence out in a pure boxer, but you have Spence that edged him out to me and being a dog and going to work and just breaking down the fighter and standing that grueling fight. You see what I'm saying? I just think that edge goes to Spence.
$1 Trillion Dream Deuce, brother, back in the super chat. Frank Martin versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz is 5. It just makes sense, don't it, Trillion? TDD Deuce. Doesn't it just make whatever, man. Because then you know what it's going to turn to? Oh, Blues hating on the PBC.
Oh man.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you, bro. I don't understand how that card is. Well, unless they got to pay Terence and Errol so much money, they don't even have come on. It should be Frank Martin and Isaac Cruz. It should be Frank Martin, Isaac Cruz, July 15th. Keith Thurman need to be in there. Somebody else, man.
No, that pays you right, Blue, but that pays dividends down the road because if you look at Gervonta Tank Davis, people start to really know him. People start to really know him after that. After the Floyd fight, that pays dividends down the road. Like even if you have to pay them now, because it's the biggest card in boxing history for the last 40 years, whoever you put on right now is going to potentially be a star because so many people are going to be watching that day. So it's still that it's going to pay dividends later on.
Right. I just don't understand it, man. Like the whole card, there's no like what? The whole card? Larry OG, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on us in the super chat. He says, simple fellas, if Bud uses his athletic ability and bots, he'll win. If he gets lured into a toe-to-toe firefight, he'll lose. Drop the link, Blue. I'm going to drop it in a second, great brother. Timothy Griffin, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on us in the super chat. Castillo versus Corrales 2, Hopkins versus De La Hoya. When the bigger, normally aggressor stands his ground behind the jab and makes the smaller fighter come to him, they win. Especially example, Spence versus Garcia. But the thing is, Corrales and Castillo, they just firefighters. Hopkins and De La Hoya. De La Hoya started his career at 130, right? And De La Hoya, that was a middleweight. Different, and Bernard Hopkins is more of a strategic fighter. So, and De La Hoya had already had losses and just wasn't the same guy. Big Demand, what's good? So salute to Timothy Griffin dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. And Timothy, I'll say this: 9 times out of 10, great big men beat great little men. I will say that.
Oh man!
Inside square circle, my brother King Judah, what's good? Great big men 9 times out of 10 beat great little men. So you're right when you say that, Timothy Griffin. Ahmad L, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a hundo on us in the super chat. Just found your channel tonight, bro. Loving the content, brother. Oh, blessings to you,
man.
great brother.
Salute, good brother. Salute.
Man, blessings to you, King. I appreciate you 1,000%. Armstrong, appreciate you 1,000%. The family here appreciate you 1,000%. And smash that like button, people. Let's get them likes up. We should have at least 500 likes. Go ahead, Armstrong. Where we at?
Somebody said Thurman versus Boots. Man,
yeah, it should be, July 15th should have been Thurman versus Boots.
The way Boots go to that body.
Hold on. Put Leo Santa Cruz on July 15th. Put Frank Martin on.
They said
Isaac Cruz, man.
Yeah, Frank. I got Frank in that.
Me too.
But we got Resume next, man. I ain't even Spence, man. I'm just being honest with you. I don't got to put no number on that.
Resume goes to Errol Spence.
It's Spence, man. I'm not even gonna play it. Spence.
Yeah, yep. Spence got a bad resume. All right, let's put the link in the chat for the family.
So here's the rules of engagement for the chat. We're gonna have several people up here at one time. We want to respect each and every last person. Every person have their own thing that they want to say. We want to respect each panelist that come up there when they speaking. We want to give them their time to speak. You know, if myself or Blue say something, it's just to control the duration of the conversation because you have the chat here. You want to make sure that they get a quality show. You guys are getting a quality show, so we want to make sure we stay respectful on the platform. Other than that, let's have at it, boys. Let's have some fun, man. Keep everything above the waist. Let's go. Hit that link right now. Let's see what you guys have to say on this topic or any topic in boxing right now. Hey, I want y'all to hit the like button for the family that's about to come up. Give a salute to the family and the brothers that come up. These are the brothers and sisters that help keep this show running, that help keep this boxing community going. So yeah, Blue. So outside of that, man, you talking about a fight between Isaac Cruz and the Ghost. I got the Ghost in that. I got Frank Martin in that. What's going on, good brother? I got the Ghost.
Hey, what's up, good brother?
What's going on? Hey, both of y'all make sure to check y'all other page for YouTube because we're getting feedback. You have to exit out of that page and stay in StreamYard.
Yeah, I'm just on my phone.
Yeah, it just makes sense that Frank Martin was on the undercard. Like, why wouldn't he be on the undercard?
Right.
He's fighting 2 weeks before. Why? My brother Hope Nell, Ahmed L. What's good with y'all?
What's good?
How you doing, brother? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
We'll gauge as well.
I just don't understand that, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Right? There's no rhyme or reason outside of they like, listen, we got to pay Terence Crawford. We ain't put like, bro, like there is no. Hey, anybody got the schedule, the undercard schedule?
Uh,
I had it, man. I don't even know where it's at.
Excuse me, brother. I just want to say one thing, and then I'll drop.
Go ahead, great, brother.
I'm not sure thing, brother. Take your time, man. You're not in no rush.
Nah, but I've been watching boxing since I was 6 years old. I'm 45 now, so I've seen a lot.
Absolutely.
Even though boxing ain't on the popularity level that it was in the 80s and the 90s and all that.
I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Hey, I can't see his name, Blue. You gotta tell him that's in the car. We're getting a lot of people.
No, what I was saying is, like I said, I've been watching boxing stuff.
One works at 6.
Hey, Blue.
My soda.
Blue, I can't see his name. Yeah. You gotta tell him we're getting a lot of people.
But Durante,
That's in the car.
But Durante said it also to get some cut.
Band up.
Yo, move there, brother. Okay. No, what I was saying was, again, I've been watching boxing since I was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? My father, God rest his soul, he loved boxing, put me on. I'm 45. This Errol Spence, Terence Crawford fight, this is as big as it gets. Even though boxing ain't where it used to be in the 80s and the 90s. But they finally made the fight that the fans wanted while both these brothers in their prime. They undefeated, they champions. This is Leonard Hearns. This is going to be one of those fights. And I'm picking Spence by unanimous decision, but I think there's going to be 3 of these.
Yeah, you think it's going to be 3?
I think Spence wins the first one. I think there's some controversy in Terence Crawford to eke out a second one, and then Spence probably knock his ass out the third time. I mean, Errol Spence to me is too big, too strong. I mean, he's going to go up to 154 eventually. Terence Crawford coming all the way down from 130. Spence is more of a, not only is a natural welterweight, but he can fight at junior middleweight. Terence Crawford, he can't fight that high, even though he's highly, highly skilled. But Spence got the tools in the toolbox as well. I mean, this guy is one of the, obviously, they're both one of the best pound-for-pound fighters. They both got tools. I think Spence got the edge just because of the physicality. And we've seen Terence Crawford in trouble way more than we've seen Errol Spence in trouble. And Spence got the better resume, in my opinion. That's all I wanted to say, good brothers.
Nah, respect, man. We definitely respect your opinion, and it's not too far-fetched from reality. That's the thing about this fight. It's so close, it's so nip and tuck to where we need actually, people with opinions like yours who've been watching boxing for the greater part of 40 years. And I'm quite certain when you play it out in your head, you can see it from both sides. So much so to where you can see 3 fights out of this. You can see one man winning each time and it being a third fight. We just don't know. But that's why the anticipation for this fight is so big and it's so thick and so palpable. You can actually cut it with a knife, a butter knife at that. You see what I'm saying? It's a
shame. It's a shame that boxing ain't where it's at, because if boxing was where it was in the 90s and the 80s, this would be that Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hearns type of promotion, type of fight. Like it'd be huge. Like I gotta sit back and watch John Jones. Conor McGregor can't even fight, and he gets the biggest promotions. You know what I'm saying?
This can possibly be the spark that we need this year alone. If you look at Blue, and I think you said this is your first night finding the channel?
Yes, sir.
Right. If you look at this year alone,
my last night though.
This year alone, man, we have had some of the best fights, and we don't know how the second half of the year is going to go, but the first half of the year has been excellent. This could be that very spark that we need to set us on a trajectory for better fights to come because the money and the fans that are going to all be participating in this fight.
And the beauty of it is during the summertime, ain't nothing going on. The drafts is over. The NFL draft is over. NBA draft is over. Ain't nothing going on but baseball. This is going to be hopefully the premier event of that night. And hopefully those brothers show up and they put on the show to do what you're saying, to be the catalyst going forward, to bring boxing back, because UFC, they've been bullshitting us. You know what I mean? They'll put on a big star or whatever, but half the niggas can't fight.
Hey, we try to keep it clean on the show just because of the nature.
My bad.
It's a family show. You get what I'm saying?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Just the nature of the show. But no, you cooking, good brother. You cooking. Go ahead.
No, but what I'm saying is, I watch UFC too, but what I see is, yeah, they make good matchups, but they mediocre fights, meaning they're one-sided. I mean, you got these great fighters, and then you got mediocre fighters fighting each other, but the mediocre fighter got the name recognition. To me, Conor McGregor can't fight because he ain't never defended no world title. He won them, but he ain't never defended them. So how is he one of the best? And we spending all this money watching him. John Jones can't drive down the street without crashing into a tree or getting a DUI. I mean, these brothers, Errol Spence and Terence Craford, some of the fights that we've been watching these last few weeks, man, boxing needs to be more on the forefront. ESPN ain't showing the love to boxing. We ain't got no other channel showing the love to boxing. This is all really word of mouth and social media. So hopefully this fight brings it to the forefront. You know what I mean? At least for this summer.
Agreed.
But I appreciate y'all. Down.
You know why that's the case, great brother? Because we don't have enough hardcore boxing fans anymore in the sport. Too many casuals that support fights that it ain't, that it's a mismatch, or that it's a cherry pick, and we support it.
There's no governing body. We don't have a governing body in boxing. So
we got
everybody. We got managers, we got promoters, we got TV stations, PBC, and they all looking at their own agendas.
You got this is a problem right now. I was just watching this earlier. You got fans that are fans of networks. I don't care what network the fight happens on. I just want to see the fight. But you got fans today, and then media members, and so-called media members, they got their pom-poms out for a network and a promotional company. Why do you care? Oh, I saw this earlier. PBC is running over Top Rank and DAZN and it. Why do you care?
It's about the fighters and the fight.
It's about the fighters.
That's why we can't.
I could care less if Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fought on Fight TV. I could care less.
But now we can't record an undercard off the top of our head because they're not putting together the right cards for us.
Right.
How come we ain't got 2 world championships on the same card?
Right.
We got a welterweight championship and a lightweight championship on the same card. That'll boost the promotion, boost the press conference and the fight week and all that. They don't do that because there's no governing body. It's every man for themselves in boxing. It's hurt the sport.
Right. So why do if I see Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko fight, why do I care if it's on Top Rank or not? That's a great fight for me. If I see Devin Haney and Regis Prograis fight on DAZN, I don't care what network it's on. I get to see Regis and Devin fight. And I see Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight on PBC. I don't care what network it's on. All I want to see is Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fight. If Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight on DAZN, why do I care? I just want to see them fight.
They can fight on Fox, ESPN. We're going to watch. We're going to watch.
So I gave this analogy before, and people still don't grasp it, right? When you watch the NFL, do you care? Do you even notice what channel the game comes on?
We just notice the night.
I don't care if it come on channel 2, channel 5, channel 7, channel 36. If the 49ers is playing and beating up on the Saints.
What?
Yeah, Hulk. Now I had to throw that in there. You
as long as it ain't the Eagles.
You see what I'm saying? I had to throw that in there, Hulk, now. You know what I'm saying? But no, all jokes aside, though. If the 49ers is playing, I don't care if they're on Fox. I don't care if they're on channel 2, CBS. I don't care if they on I don't care if they on Channel 7. I don't care if they on ESPN. I don't care if they're on NFL Network. As long as I can watch the Niners play, that's all I care about. Nobody in no other sports cares about that but boxing.
Because boxing don't have
when you're watching the NBA. When you're watching the NBA games, right?
There's no governing body. The NBA governs basketball. The NFL governs football. UFC governs MMA.
Right.
Nothing governs boxing. Nothing.
Right.
Promoters, managers, and fighters.
Right. So when you watch the NBA, right? The finals, this is how much people don't care so much that the playoffs is on TNT, right? And ESPN. And then the finals is on ABC.
Hey, Blue.
And nobody cares. Nobody's screaming and crying. I ain't watching the finals because it's on ABC. It ain't on TNT. I want to see Charles and Shaq. What are you talking about?
Don't matter.
When the bell goes ding, ding, I don't care whose name is on the ropes. I care what happens inside the ropes.
Exactly.
But you know where that comes from,
hey,
right?
Hold on, real quick, good brother. So
hold on, let me get the super chat real quick. $1 Trillion Dream Deuce, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on into the super chat. He said, Blue, I just got into bed with my wife and my 3-year-old, and he just heard you say half a hundo. And he said, Daddy, listen to too much boxing. LOL, I'm going, fam. Blessings, King. We appreciate you, great brother.
Yo, brothers, I appreciate y'all letting me talk. I appreciate y'all letting me cook. I will definitely be back, man. Salute to both of y'all, man. I appreciate this channel, man. I found my new favorite channel, bro. Straight up.
No doubt.
I appreciate you, great brother. You're welcome anytime.
No doubt.
So brothers on the panel in chat.
Hold on, let me get the last super chat before you do that.
No, definitely.
Mike J, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on into the super chat. He said, Bud has that underdog mentality where he doesn't get active until he's behind, and that's going to present a problem for him this fight. Agreed. He can't do that. Absolutely cannot do that. Yeah, Armstrong.
So we have for the undercard, we begin with Jurgen Havanishan, Victor Foss. Then we have Jesus Ramos versus Sergio Garcia. Then we have Isaac Cruz, and we have Giovanni Cabrera. That's the undercard. That's what I was looking. That's the undercard.
And so this is where we'll go wrong, because this is what people say, right?
Right.
Now, if I say, man, why they don't have this on? Yeah, well, look at top rank undercard. I don't care about top rank undercard. I don't care who card it was. I'm talking about this specific card.
Right.
That's it. Yeah, well, people complaining about the undercard, but let's look at this own undercard. I don't care about their undercard. So 2 wrongs don't make a right. It makes no difference. Why are we caring about? Man, all day today I saw at least 4 different channels. Man, PBC is going out of business, and what happened? They putting on big fights. They supposed to do that, people. What part of that don't you understand? You celebrating what they supposed to do. That's what they supposed to do. That's what they got in the business of doing. What are you talking about? That's what they're supposed to do. Put on big fights.
Right.
You know,
Right.
They're all supposed to be putting on big fights.
I was going to say that's the difference between boxing now and then. Like in the era I come from, we cared about watching Mustafa Hamshaw, right? We cared about watching a Pepino Cuevas, who, you know, they're lower tier champions who are special, but I know you're not Sugar Ray. I know you're not Thomas Hearns. And we seen what happened when you step up to that type of caliber fight. But we knew a Jeff Finch. You know, we knew guys like that. And really, it's like the branding of the company, that's a UFC thing. That's something that Dana White kind of made a big deal. Because once you started caring about the brand, this is why it's so difficult for a PFL to get footing, or for Bellator to get footing. It took a while before they got footing. It took fighters talking about pay for those other companies to get footing.
And hold that thought. Stay right there, because you just said something that makes so much sense. Like you said, And that's the problem, right? That's the reason why we struggle to get fighters crossing the other side of the street and these companies coming together to give us the fights that we want to see. Just like we hear Jaime Munguia is agreeing now to fight David Benavidez. How likely is that to happen to bring these two companies together? Because you concerned with the PBC or Top Rank or this person. Who cares? So now, like the brother just said, right, it's so hard for these other PFF and those other MMA, because the UFC has overshadowed them so much that you don't even appreciate the talent that's taking place over there.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to do in the sport of boxing. We so busy focusing on who's doing what. They're supposed to do that. You are paying for it. What part don't you understand? That's like saying, hey, man, I go to this restaurant because they give me the sandwich I want. You're supposed to get the sandwich you want because they paying for it.
Right.
Here's another thing. What's really getting sad about it is starting to choose cultural connotations to the brand. PBC is the black brand. The Zone is the European brand. Top Rank and Oscar De La Hoya is the Latino brand. Stop it. Stop it.
But Blue, I think what's pretty much about to happen now. I think with the Ryan, the Tank thing, I think that's opened the floodgates. Because even now with Canelo coming over here with PBC, I think guys are starting to realize and identify now they got to start fighting people. And that's kind of starting to happen now. With all this happening and with everything now, everybody's getting pushed. Hence, I wasn't even thinking of the Jaime Munguia against Belinga. I'm not even thinking of that fight. But you see how that's happening now. See, the floodgates are starting to open. Now guys are realizing, we got to start fighting each other. And I think that that's what this does. Now you're going to start seeing rematches, hence with the rematch close with Spence and Craford. You might even see a rematch with, depending on how good it does, with Canelo and Jamal, right? Then that might force Canelo to fight Benavidez, right? So I'm just saying, so this opens up, then you're going to see Devin and Shakur. So I'm just saying, so all this opens the floodgates for that. So hopefully that, to me, was like the changing of the guard of that pretty much kicked the door in and said, all right, and everybody's pretty much going to start fighting each other, because that's what I'm seeing now.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, I just wanted to address something, because I know when you first
hold on 1 second, Judah. Barber Talk 101, man. Click the link, man, so I can say what's up to your son, man. Click the link, man, and let him come on so I can say what's up to him, bro. Salute to Barber Talk 101. Blessings to your son, man. If you click on the link so I can say what's up to him, man. Go ahead, Judah.
Yeah, I was just saying that when you first got on, you were saying y'all was talking about the Spence and Craford rating each other. So I had wanted to speak on that, because I see a lot of people, like, especially Craford fans, they kind of bent out of shape about how Spence rated Craford. But I'm outside of him saying that Craford power was a 6, because they was rating each other on a scale of 1 to 10, right? And I just feel like that was kind of low. He rated Craford like a 6 for power, and I think Craford definitely like a 9 or a 10. But as far as when they asked him about the resume, we know Spence was joking when he said a 0.5 or a 0.4. But right. I'm not gonna lie, even if he told the truth, bro, it's still like a 3 out of 10 in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what y'all think about that. I mean,
I just gave
a lot of people saying Spence was out of the box, but I don't think he was way out of the box. I just think he was wrong.
No, I don't think he was out of the box.
Were you here earlier, Judah?
I got in pretty late. I
just gave it to Spence. It don't even. I just gave it to Spence.
I think, he's just having fun with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all this was. I don't even think it was really. They respect each other. I just think he took a little jab at him. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Bud probably took it a lot more serious in a sense. EJ was playing with it. You could see he was laughing and joking in a sense. He had a smirk on his face. So I think it's just, you know what I'm saying? Both of those guys respect each other, man. I ain't really, at this point, they doing that. PBC's doing that. But at this point, man, it don't even matter. It's kind of like I have the mentality that Derrick James had. They here now, man. Now that's no more talk. It's just get in the ring. So yeah, we could do these ratings when we want, but we'll see what it is when we get up in there. You know what I mean? So that's how I took it.
Right, but
And see, let me say this about Terence Crawford's resume. I think Errol Spence has a better resume. I said that forever. But Terence Crawford's resume gets underappreciated because he started in a lower weight class, and people can't identify or don't remember where those fighters was ranked when he fought them. See, today's time, we look at Terence Crawford as a welterweight. He wasn't a welterweight. He started his career at 130, a super featherweight, right? And so that's equivalent to right now, that's Oscar Valdez, right? And so now think about this. We overlook his win over Gamboa because we say, well, Gamboa was small. Well, Terence Crawford was small. He just is a rangy physical fighter. So he fought at 135. That fight was at 135. Gamboa is a 3-division champion, Olympic gold medalist. He was top 10 pound for pound best fighters in the world when Terence Crawford beat him. He was undefeated. You had guys ducking Gamboa. Mikey Garcia didn't take the fight. Juanma, he ended up getting beat by Salido.
Blue, I think just my honest opinion, man. I think what it is, I don't think people are dissing him or anything like that. Remember, man, Bud didn't come out with the glitz and glam. That was Spence. Spence was the highly coveted kid coming out of the, coming out of the amateurs. They knew about him because he was in the Olympics. So he had everything. Golden Boy was licking their chops for him. Everybody wanted him. Nobody wanted Bud. Nobody.
And again, you 1000% correct. But and I'd say Errol Spence has a better resume, no doubt. Like you said,
what I was getting at was this. He had to kind of work his way up. So a lot of guys when he remember, he wasn't really signed at top rank. He was with some management, so his he didn't get the top dude that he should have got because of his skill set. It was just, let's see what you could do, right? Because people didn't really believe in him as much. So you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when he first started out. So you got to kind of give him that, man. He had to kind of get his name up. He had to really kind of work. It's a little different, as you know, Blue, when guys are starting out grassroots at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? When people don't really believe in you.
I think Floyd backing him was the biggest thing. Everybody who was in that doghouse got some type of shine. My man Fareed, Zab Judas trainer, my partner, he was down there. So he would tell us who was going to be the next best before we even knew it. And I remember when he mentioned Errol, he mentioned a few different guys. Bud, I think his resume is superb. I think he did it at the lower weight, so it's not respected at these bigger weights. Because when he beat Hank Lundy was an ESPN dog. When he beat Bud beat several fighters that you really wasn't trying to fight, Dog Bay, et cetera, guys who get busy, and Dog Bay gave Teofimo problems. So I mean, Bud's resume is awesome for the weight classes he was in. In welterweight, he didn't get the opportunity because they was all scared to fight him. So when we look at his resume now, going forth, the people that Spence fought, Terence did it better. He stopped Sean Porter. Errol fought Sean Porter. We didn't know if he won or not, or how did the knockdown give him a split decision. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at his resume,
also, right. You right about the doghouse thing.
Hold on real quick, fellas, because you guys had a chance to speak. I got my main man Hulk up here. That's my man up here. Hulk, you made a face, good brother. I wanted to see if you had something to say about that. See, Hulk is the second one with good hair. Him and Blue come in with the good hair. You know what I'm saying? Good hair, good facts, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my main man, though. Hulk, you got something you want to say? You got something you want to add to the channel, brother?
I feel like if we're talking resumes, like I do agree that when you're talking about the actual fighters that they both fight, yes, Bud did, I guess you could say, do better or knock them out, but we also gotta look at like where that fighter was at the time when they fought. You know what I'm saying? And it's like like when I watched the press conference and Bud was like,
Hey,
when
hold
you
on
fought,
real quick. Hold on real quick.
okay.
Hey, band up. I think we hearing like a lot of background sound from you. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, I just turned the little TV. I turned the TV off. Let me know if you guys hear my kid. Hold on.
Okay, you good. You good. We coming to you next, band up. After Hulk, we coming to you next. Now go ahead, Hulk. I couldn't really hear you. I want to make sure we give
So
you
when
a
they
fair
brought
shot.
up Kell Brook, and then Crawford told Bud, Bud told Spence, he was like, he was already battered when he fought you and all this other stuff.
Right.
And then he said, I broke the other eye. And then it's like, for me, it's like,
Right.
well, if he was battered, if I'm Spence, I'm like, well, if he battered when he fought me, then what was he when he fought you then?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
then what was it when he fought you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So then, like, where the other one mutual they got is Porter. You know, we all know that Porter was on his way out. Porter was ready for retirement. He already said that. His father was even saying, they said something like the dude was training the last 2 weeks.
Right.
So he really wasn't training. But then Spence said they said that Porter was worried about, he was pacing himself like he wasn't pushing like he was in the Spence fight.
Yeah, his father said he didn't see the same fighter preparing.
They say he was pacing himself because they didn't want Porter to get tired. When have you ever known Porter to get tired?
Yeah. No, absolute 1000% correct.
So it didn't even look like he was pacing in the fight. He was all over Terence early on, and he was even all over him when he got dropped. The thing is, hold
on, great brother. KD, what's up, man? I can't hear you. Your mic. Hold on. Turn your mic on. Your mic is off. Unmute the mic.
Hi, Blue Blood.
What's up, kid?
Hi.
How you feeling?
Good.
What you doing up this late, man?
Mm-hmm.
Just hanging out with my dad.
He's hanging out with my father.
You hanging out with your pop?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Say we love your channel.
We love your channel.
Oh, man. I love you too, great brother.
Oh, man. Super cute kid.
So you love boxing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Tell your dad to message me on Instagram so I can send you something.
Okay.
Okay, for sure.
For sure.
You know my Instagram is Booba Sports TV, all one word.
Okay.
Okay? Tell him to send me a message right now.
Okay.
Okay?
Beautiful, man.
Right, Blue.
Bye, Blue Blood.
I'll see you later, kid.
Good night, man.
I'll see you later.
Hey, I don't know if y'all was.
Real quick before we get into that.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Big shouts to Blue and that big Blue love the kids, man. I don't see this no other channel, man. We gotta give big shouts to that.
No other channel.
I love the kids.
No
man.
other channel.
I love the kids. I got 9 kids, man. So you know.
God, dog. Blue.
Damn.
You compete
he got the next Olympics.
I got 5 sons, 4 daughters.
Hey, yo, you know that's like. Hey, yo, you seen the Kevin Hart interview where he was interviewing. Who was interviewing my man, Don Cheadle, and he was like, you know, man, I'm 50 years old.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, I got 5 sons, 4
Hey,
girls,
yeah.
man.
Hey, that was one of those. Hey, that's one of those. Blue got that Sean Alexander going on.
Hey, man, I love the kids, man. I'm an L brother back in the super chat, dropping that half a dub. Otis in the super chat said, drop that membership link for me, bro.
Okay.
Hey, man, I don't even know how to get it. It should be right where you send the super chat. It should be right next to it.
Yeah, he should be able to find. He should. People click it all the time.
Yeah, right next to it.
Hey, Blue, we have Band Up next. He's the next one to
Okay. All right. So yeah, right next to the. I don't know how to. When y'all do the membership, it's right next to the super chat, right?
The membership. Let me.
Yeah.
Hold on one second.
It should be right next to the super chat.
Yeah.
Now go ahead,
Right
Band
there,
Up.
it's right there.
It's right there, right?
Yeah, I wanted my boy to finish. Yeah, my boy can finish what he's saying.
Yeah, Amar L. Right next to the super chat button where you send the super chat, it should give you directions for the membership. Go ahead, Band Up. What's goody with you, King?
Oh, what was Hope?
Yeah. What's good with you, Blue?
Hope, were you done?
And the last thing I want to say is I
I
think
cut Hulk off.
No, you good. And I think the last thing, the difference between this fight, like, it's kind of like I agree with Spence coach. He said the depth. Depth is going to be that's the key right there. And by depth, I took it as like the resume and who been in more of like the dog fights and stuff like that. So I think that is going to be the key,
To
especially down
pull
the stretch.
from previous experience.
Yeah, especially down the stretch. Once Spence, Crawford is in orthodox and Spence starts sticking that jab in his face, and then he have to switch to southpaw, and then we know when he go to southpaw, he want to fight more. So now you're coming into Spence realm. So then we're gonna see what them later rounds like that depth. So I do agree with that.
Hulk, man, that's called those championship rounds, man.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's called.
No, I like that. I like how you put that together, Hulk, man. You're a brilliant mind, man. You know I respect you a lot. I like how you put that together. I can see that. I can see that. Band up. What's going on, good brother? How's everything, man?
What's good? I got something for Blue first. Yeah, I'm coming at you, Unc.
Yeah.
You gonna have to tell me, you gonna have to tell me, yo,
I ain't got
that man was getting out. Kell Brook was getting outboxed for 3 rounds.
Kell Brook was getting.
You hear me?
He was outboxing Terence Crawford.
No. Other way around. Out of 99 punches that Kell Brook threw, Kell Brook only landed 23. Terence Crawford threw 93 and landed 25. 4th round knockout.
Yeah, but
how is that man getting worked out?
You ever watch Compy Box? The dude sitting there at the ring. That dude don't know what he's doing, man.
He's not accurate. He
don't know what he's doing, man. That dude ain't accurate, man. But when you're watching the fight, Kell Brook's jab was giving Terence Crawford all types of problems in the first 3 rounds. Now Terence Crawford made the adjustment. He turned southpaw. When he turned southpaw, if you go back and watch that live I did, as soon as he turned southpaw at the end of the 3rd round or the 2nd round, I said Kell Brook is in trouble because he saw something.
Mm-hmm.
I said it as soon as he switched to southpaw. I said he saw something. Kell Brook is in trouble. So I know Compy Box sometimes.
So with that being said, do you think Terence think he was in trouble?
Well, Terence knew he was in trouble. That's why he switched to southpaw.
I don't think Terence thought he was in trouble. I don't think he thought he was in trouble.
I mean, he knew he was confident. He was confident he was going to make the adjustment and win.
I feel like Terence. Yeah, I feel like I feel like Terence had that quick adjustment because that knockout to me, you don't really get. You don't see that type of knockout a lot. I'm going to say every day. You don't see that every day. That was so from right middle range of a square up to right there, and you got your boy falling to the left with it. You know what I mean? That's one of them street punches. You know what I mean? You in the streets, and somebody out. You know what I mean? This dude clearly outmatched you, and you hit him with that. That smack. That good one. You know what I mean? That he didn't really see coming, and he got so much. Terence has so much power behind that. I don't think he thought he was in trouble. I don't think he thought he was in trouble.
I have no doubt. I didn't feel like he was going to lose. I just was like, his jab is giving him a problem. You know what I'm saying? And so it wasn't that I thought he was in trouble or that he was going to lose, but it was like his basic jab was giving him a problem, and that was alarming to me. And I know the triangle theory don't work. So, but that moment, I'm like, bro, really? His jab is giving him a problem? And then this is another thing. When you look back now, go back and watch the Jose Benavidez Jr. fight. His jab was giving Terence Crawford problems.
Yeah.
Right. So this is becoming a reoccurrent. When I see it more than once, you understand? It's a habit. First time, okay. Second time, okay. Now I'm starting to see a recurrent event. You understand what I'm saying? I saw it against Kell Brook. I saw Igis Kavalauskas. Even Sean Porter's jab and activity was giving him problems. Errol Spence has a better jab. So, and again, we know the triangle theory don't work. But just styles and just little nuances and little things that you can take away and you say, what if Errol Spence is consistent with his jab? Now, I don't know what look Terence Crawford is going to give Errol Spence, but I know this: when he's in the orthodox stance, as he moves to welterweight, he's nowhere near as effective as he was in the lower weight classes, especially with the basic jab, right? And even Gamboa's jab.
That come with age, bro.
No, but even Gamboa's jab was giving him problems, right? And he ain't even a jabber. So it's like now Errol Spence is a natural southpaw.
Yeah.
That now those fighters were orthodox fighters.
Yeah.
And now Errol Spence a natural southpaw. When you turn southpaw, you had an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
You can't southpaws don't like to fight southpaw, so maybe he can make Errol Spence uncomfortable by giving him that southpaw look, and he being the master class boxer out of the southpaw stance. That's going to give Errol Spence problems.
Right.
But just the fact that how much of an advantage is he going to have? That's why when I went to the press conference, I asked both of them that. People worrying about other things, but I'm asking them something that's important. That southpaw stance and that looking in the mirror is extremely important for both guys to gain ground, because they both want to gain ground. They both want to be close enough. They're not Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather wants distance. He want to control the pace of the fight. He don't want you nowhere near him. He wanted to be able to think. He wants you to be far away from as possible. He want to be on the inside. When he want to be there, he want to be on the. No, that's not who they are. They want to be close to you, and they essentially both want to be in your chest and impose their will on you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important, the southpaw stance, because like Terence Crawford said to me, we don't know what Errol Spence is going to be like. So it lets me know that that's a thought. You understand?
Hey, Blue, are you going to the fight? Just real quick, I forgot to ask you. Are you going to the fight?
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, okay.
See, Blue also too, Blue. Just to add on to that, what I think also too is that Blue, when you with them moving up, and I
gotta say to my brother LV, Harlem in the building.
Harlem all day, you know that, man. 129 What I wanted to say real quick, Blue, is that with him moving up to 135, I've seen a difference with Blood. Like, I love the knockouts, but he's not moving as much.
No way.
Like, he's a different fighter than what he was at 40 and at 35. And I think, like, I'm not saying he's gonna lose. I'm just saying I'm seeing a different guy. I'm not seeing the same guy that moved around, will post up. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a guy that's fighting. He's not.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that now?
I think my thing is I think it's the weight. I think it's the age. It was the same thing that happened to Floyd. You're gonna adjust. You're gonna change. Listen, Father Time is undefeated, so he's not gonna be as fleet-foot as he was when he was 30. He's just not gonna be. You know what I mean? Someone earlier talked about conditioning and all that other stuff. It's the same thing. As you get older, I'm an athlete. I played high school football, college, and everything like that. So your body changes, man. It's not the same. So I think
you like football, man. I couldn't tell.
Man, easy. But that's my channel. We'll talk about that another day. But anyway, we on Blue.
Oh, you already know. Hey, hold up. You know I gotta rep my Seahawks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blue over there with you know what I mean with the Niners.
Hold on. I got something for you, Greg. As a matter of fact, since we're talking about it,
Blue, come on, man. Come on, man.
Oh, you don't want to do that, Blue. You don't want to do that.
Talking about it.
You don't want to do that.
Last time I checked,
I got the autograph. I got the autograph. Nah, hold up. Oh, I got the autograph Jimmy Graham hat. Hold up. Yeah. Seahawks official.
Hold on. Last time I checked,
Joe Montana.
Last time I checked,
put that elbow
5
away.
is more than 1. And we got 5 Super Bowls and y'all got 1.
You know,
the last time I checked,
hey, what do you got? Hold up. Yeah, Blue. Hold up. The last Super Bowl y'all had, I wasn't even alive.
That's all right.
I'm 26.
That's all right.
I'm 26.
But
you
listen,
guys wasn't even alive. I wasn't even alive.
They got 1 Super Bowl, but a broke clock is right twice a day. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
The last time I checked,
and the best deep. Hold up. But with that 1 Super Bowl, I'm gonna end that. I'm gonna end you with that 1 Super Bowl. We held our opponents to what? 8 points. Nobody never been held to 8 points, and we got the biggest deficit in Super Bowl history, and we scored every way possible. Safety, turnover, field goal, touchdown, every way possible. Defense scoring, offense scoring, special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we had it.
You finished, young fella?
But my man, listen.
He wasn't born, so he don't remember. So you don't remember that we had the highest score in Super Bowl history when we blew out the Broncos by 55 points. 55. Do you know when we played the Chargers, we scored in every which way possible? That ain't nothing new. Again, a broke clock is right twice a day. Y'all got one Super Bowl, but the last time I checked, y'all chasing us. Hey, the last time I checked, I watched the playoff game in San Francisco. I personally was there, and we were saying goodbye to Seattle.
Hold on, you talking about this year when you guys went to the next game and lost?
No,
you talking about that game? You talking about that one?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We beat the Cowboys the next game. We beat the Cowboys the next game.
What up? The Cowboys ain't nobody. The Cowboys ain't nobody. Everybody was gonna beat the Cowboys. Seattle would have beat the Cowboys.
Y'all snuck in.
Look, we took Geno when ain't nobody gave us props for taking Geno. Nobody thought we was getting to the playoffs, and where we end up. What we do? We made some noise.
What we went that far with Mr. Irrelevant. Never mind Geno. We had the last pick in the draft, bro.
Hey, Blue, what was that? Hold
on. Geno had a worse
injury than Errol Spence.
Geno
had a worse injury than Errol Spence.
That dude in college, bro. He was that dude. He was a high draft pick.
Nah, what happened when he got to New York? When he was in New York, what happened?
When he was the last player in the draft, and he beat y'all.
Hey, Blue, wasn't that quarterback?
That's a third string quarterback.
Yeah, I was on y'all fourth string dang there.
Yeah.
Geno got his jaw broke and it sat out for all them years to practice. Then he came to Seattle and got.
He should have paid that. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody. He should have paid that man his money. He knew he was coming to New York. He knew what time it is. He should have paid that man his money. He tried to skip out on that man, and he got his jaw broke. That ain't nobody's fault but Geno.
Hey, listen. Hey,
ain't got nothing to do with his own.
Man. You lost this conversation when you started talking about Geno Smith, man.
Yeah, and listen, we beat y'all with Mr. Irrelevant, the third string quarterback.
Yo, Blue,
that came out on fire. And if that honestly, keep it a stack to give you guys the little bit of props you guys had. I honestly think if your quarterback if that dude never got hurt, you probably would have won because he was coming out the gates.
We would have won the Super Bowl. We played the Eagles with a running back at quarterback. We ain't throw the ball since the first quarter.
Hey, I've never seen. Hey, I can give you that. I've never seen such a bad look at quarterback in my life.
I was sitting on my couch in complete disbelief.
Yeah. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. I'm like, how could you guys expect to win with that one?
What Alvin Mack say on the program won't be like that this year.
Yeah. So who the starter gonna be for the San Francisco?
For sure it won't be like that this year. We drafted real good.
We're gonna start the season probably with Trey Lance and then go over to Brock Purdy as the season unfolds. I don't know how good his arm gonna be because he got a baseball injury, bro.
Right. The reason I say that, bro, is because we saw what Brock Purdy can do, right? He good at for a young guy, bro. He good at reading the field and making good decisions, right? But I'm not gonna lie, the way y'all team set up, it's set up for any decent quarterback to come in there and have success. I don't think Purdy is better than Trey Lance, bro. Personally,
me neither.
The 49ers are built how those Ravens teams were built. You know what I'm saying? It was all defense. 49ers are built how those Ravens teams were built.
Okay, because I'm a Ravens fan. I had to make sure,
and just having like Joe Flacco as the quarterback, they're built the same way.
I think San Fran got more weapons though, like skill in the skill.
Yeah, we got weapons this year. Hey, we got weapons now, bro. I'm a Ravens fan. We got weapons now.
The old Ravens.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Hey, but let's get out of here because my computer getting ready to cut off again. I don't know why it's not keeping the charge. That's why I got cut off the first time.
Yeah. All right, Blue, we out of here.
This is wild, man.
Hey, salute up.
Back to Best Buy I go. This is crazy.
Hey, and you know what I mean? And Bud gonna get Earl for that comment that he made at you. He got your back, Blue. He gonna get him. he gonna get him. He's like, oh, he's talking to my guy. Okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Race Pacer said, y'all sleeping on the Cowboys. Man, y'all say that every year. No, it is no worse fan. Cowboy fans are worse than boxing fans, bro. They are the
Cowboy
worst fans.
Delusional.
They are the worst fans on earth, bro. They are so delusional. It is amazing, bro. They ain't
Every
winning
year they
years.
Hey, every year they year.
Bro, when the last time they won? 96?
That's the year I was born.
Yeah. How old are you, King?
I'm 26.
There you have. That's the last time they won.
I'm about to be 27 in August.
It's ridiculous, man. And every year, no, y'all sleeping on the Cowboys. Bro, y'all sleeping on the Cowboys. The Cowboys are sleeping on the Cowboys. They still sleep. That's the problem. Wake them up.
Hey, a lot of talent that went in and went out when it comes to them.
Last time Deion Sanders was playing, old boy done lost toes and about to lose a foot since then. Just think about that. Dude done he done coached college football, black college. Now he on his way to the big college. He losing toes and anything since the last time the Cowboys won, bro. A lot has changed since then. It's ridiculous, bro. Every time you turn around, y'all sleeping on the Cowboys. Ain't nobody sleeping on the Cowboys.
Hold up. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, Ray Allen was a rookie.
Rookies. They all retired.
Rookies. Hey, that's the last time the Cowboys won.
Think about that. That just sounds ridiculous.
It was rookies.
They went through a whole career.
Hold up. Didn't Floyd start? Didn't Floyd start in 96?
Floyd started his career in 96.
Yeah.
Oh my God. 50 fights in and they still ain't won. Every year that year. But I'm gonna let you go, Blue. I'm gonna watch out.
Yo, Floyd just started his career in the last time the Cowboys won. Yo, that sounds so crazy, bro. That sounds so crazy, bro. Yo, Floyd was a rookie. He had no fights. Come on, man. That just sounds ridiculous, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, let's get on out of here, man.
All right.
All right. Appreciate
that was good. That was a good one, man.
Word.
Hey, man, I want to appreciate you guys for coming in and supporting us all throughout the duration of the show in this crazy world of boxing that we love. As you guys can see, we definitely extended the show. This was a good one. Whether you like what was said or wasn't said, what we can appreciate is that this man is up here every night. He's giving us the best content. As you can see, he's not afraid to speak to his family. He don't have friends. I'm sorry, he don't have fans. To speak to his family and let the family know, that he rock with them, kids and all. So guys, we're just gonna keep trying to make the show better and better, and keep giving you the content that you need in order to push this community forward. So those are your words from A-Side. Love you guys. Love everybody in the chat. Hope everybody is well, is alive, well, doing well, thriving. And let's keep watching this boxing content and let's see what this year holds for us in boxing. Love you guys. That's A-Side and I'm out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, great brother. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon, and get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.